Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. No! Wait, no! No, hold on. That's bullshit. No! Fucking retard. Fucking idiot. Son of a bitch. I'm always excellent. I'm always thick and moist. Fuck! Yeah. I don't understand what's wrong.
It's so dainty.
Bro, why are you dragging a knife like that through it?
Mom, it looks like a mom.
Okay, listen. Do you guys want to shut the fuck up and let me fucking say it?
Say what, Beardo?
The Waffy? The Waffy.
Fuck!
No!
Fucking idiot!
Shut up!
He's gonna be like a little kid. What a fucking idiot! The Waffy! The Waffy!
I love me a good Waffy.
Waffy house.
Beardo! It's the smelling salts.
No, hold on. No, seriously. Shut the fuck up!
Can we please see some scooters in the chat while I finger this minion, or put my fingers in the minion?
Drunk 3PO! Drunk 3PO! Drunk 3PO!
And at the end of the day, I just think they're retarded.
These woke.
Dude, I didn't realize how funny that shit was. We were gonna do an intro, and I had that one saved, and I was like, you know what? Let's roll with that one. Welcome in to Tuesday night's main event. The Waffy stuff, it will never, ever get old. I love it so much. How you doing, Jay? How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm waiting for this number to get over with because I'm checking to see if I hit 100K every 5 minutes. It's driving me crazy. So
yeah,
I'm ready to like just get it over with and then move forward.
Yeah.
But
so where are you at right now? What's the current number, Jay?
Like 702. I need to get like 702, and then
Jay needs 700 subscribers tonight, and he will hit 100K.
Yeah.
Can we do it during this stream right here? I'll never forget when I met Jay. He's like, all I ever want to do is hit 10,000 subscribers.
10,000 was my only goal. That's right.
That's all I need. And then he's like, man, if I just hit 20,000 subscribers, man, that's all I ever want. All right,
hold on. Let's give some context. Let's give some context. Because back in those YouTube days, YouTube rewarded you for subscribers. So when you got to 10, they let you get memberships. So I wanted memberships. And then they were like, you can get the store if you hit 20. So I was like, if I can just get 20, then I'll have everything. I'll have the memberships, I'll have the store, and then I'm kind of done. You know what I mean? So that was it. And so then now YouTube just gives them to anybody. They're just like, you're monetized, take it all. So which is cool. I think it's good. So, but then all of a sudden, like Krista, and she's like, Jay, let me make your thumbnails. Let's change the way you let's go after this. Let's do this and see what happens. And it just started working. Like, and then the Acolyte hit, and that's just been like a golden goose.
It has
from my channel anyway, and it just shot me. Like I gained 35,000 subs in like 2 months. It was insane. I never seen anything like it. So now it's like, okay, well, we're gonna do 100K, so let's just hurry up and get, let's just get to it because it's stressing me out a little bit among everything else.
Well, let's see what we can do tonight. Hopefully,
but I appreciate all the love. Listen, I know there's people out there. They've been sending super chats to other live streamers, shouting me out. I can't believe it. I can't believe the amount of love. I probably shouldn't even be here at that number, to be honest. But it's unbelievable. So thank you, guys. I mean, I even got an email today. They were like, Jay, I've been watching you from day one. It's so awesome to see. You're the guy that's not supposed to have 100K. So you're like winning for all of us. So I'm like, all right.
It's good.
Sounds good. Then I got people like this. Here we go. Right here. Sideways stand for 2. I just unsubbed so I could be the 100K subscriber.
Oh, yeah, my man.
Now 10,000 people are doing that right now.
I also just unsubscribed.
There it is.
I want to be 10,000.
There it is. Thank you.
Oh,
$2 for the panel to unsub from Jay for 24 hours. All right, Jay Hush, we need to get intros done. All right, I'm done. All right.
Fear the Beardo in the house. How'd you like that intro, Fear the Beardo?
Awesome. It's the best. I'm flattered.
I was watching that stream where you were muted the whole time and you were talking and then you realized it was muted. That was great.
Yeah, it happens. But no, seriously, no, I'm doing good, man. All of my friends are succeeding. I'm almost at a milestone too, but tonight is about Jay. So I'm happy to be here, man.
No, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about all.
No,
of us.
it is. You got to have your moment, man. I'm happy for you. Let's get Jay to 100K.
Trust me. Thank you, but appreciate it.
He's like, I don't need it. I'm already famous, and I hang out with
No, I didn't say any of that.
He's like, you're not invited to the parties I'm invited to, okay? It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You can't come in the back room.
As he's secretly
Maybe
like,
I can get Gina on if we hit 100K tonight.
I've gone to a few parties with Jay.
What?
What? You hear that, chat?
Huh?
I said maybe.
You hear that, chat?
Yeah, maybe, but maybe. That's a... Yeah, I mean,
chat, did you hear what he said? Maybe. There is a key word there where he said maybe.
So definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't happen, I'll cry.
100% confirmed. No, it's not. Don't do that.
We got Stuttering Craig in the house. What up, man?
Hold on, I'm just resubscribing to Jay's channel real quick. Actually, it's really exciting. I'm really glad to be here. And as the proud owner of ddaycobra.com, I also went in and purchased a brand new domain tonight, which I'm very excited for. If everyone can go to savviesfeet.com and experience what's going on. Actually, I encourage you not to do that. Only Savvy to do that. But yeah, great day today. We got a lot to talk about. Sidescrollers had a big day. I can't believe I forgot I was still wearing my glasses. But here we are, ready to go. It's great to see everybody.
Yeah, man.
What
yeah.
The fuck?
That was the response I was looking for.
Is it something we can show?
It's nasty.
Okay.
It is a YouTube video.
Listen, we've got a respectable person here named Smash JT. I would never want to show anything disgusting. We've got a really upstanding citizen here. What's up, Smash JT? Returning. How you doing?
I'm great. It is an honor to be back here. I got to check out this website when I have a second.
No! Don't do it.
How do you did you spell savvy YS or IES?
Just like you expected to be spelled, SAVVYS.
Okay.
Don't do it. Do not fucking do this.
I don't want to get a fucking virus.
You're gonna
get AIDS of the eyes.
Yeah. Well. All right.
But no, I just wanted to say it's an honor to be back here. This is one hell of an all-star panel that I am hanging out with here. Jay, Drunk 3PO, an honor to meet you in person here finally. You're gonna hit 100K. It's amazing.
That's like on the list of accomplishments. That's it's I put it.
No,
over
you can already hear it in his voice. He's already sad that he's getting a smaller plaque from YouTube because they're making the plaques like 3 inches smaller now.
That's the size of a credit card.
Yeah. Well, no. By the time I get to it, it's gonna be digital on my iPhone. It won't even be a real one.
But no, Smash JT, you've been killing it lately. A lot of good coverage over there on your channel. Your channel's been blowing up. So I keep it up so I can keep reacting to your stuff so I can grift off of you. So
I gotta be honest, these game companies are making my life so easy these days.
They absolutely are. They absolutely
I appreciate the kind words, though. Thank you.
man. Good work, man. Good work. And then we've got the degenerate of the crew, Madam Savvy. What's up, Savvy?
What's up? I know I'm your number one beardo. It's fine.
Listen, my mom said I'm not allowed to hang out with you anymore.
Okay, well, if your mom said to jump off a bridge, would you do it?
If my mom was doing it, I would do it.
That's cute. That's actually respect.
Thanks.
That's nice.
Thanks. Hi, Mom.
Savvy, you're almost at 10,000 subscribers. How you doing?
I am. I haven't even really made a video. I keep saying I'm editing a video, and people keep clicking the button waiting for it.
Hell yeah.
All you gotta do is stream Dustborn and boom.
Apparently. No, today was good too. A bunch of people showed up for Cat Park. I did stream Cat Park. That was about 15 minutes of my life I'll never get back. And I didn't think that you could actually speed run shit tier dialogue, but you can.
I got a video for Cat Park coming out pretty soon.
That shit is awful, bro. Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, dude?
You're welcome, Savvy.
My fucking tax dollars went to this, bro. Like
$275,000. And what's interesting is it actually, they didn't seek out the company who did this. So it was a competition. I guess you submitted your ideas and then they awarded it to whoever. So somebody actually heard the pitch beforehand and said, yeah, this is an award-winning idea.
No, this isn't an idea to indoctrinate people the best. That what wins.
That's fucking awful.
Well, it can be made in a weekend what they did. And I'm tempted to make my own propaganda in one weekend just to prove it. But I did try to call the embassy. I did try to call the embassy, and the phone line was disconnected. So
the whole chat's probably like, "What the hell is Cat Park? What are they even talking about?"
Well, so bullshit. That's what it is.
I couldn't believe that was a simple search. We had we were talking about Dustborn, and we had Arch on, and he was talking about how easy it is to get grant money, and that's how that whole thing came about. Was a search on grant.gov to find free grant money, and that's how that whole thing with Cat Park started. I couldn't believe how that snowballed. That was awesome. Good for everybody.
I heard about it from you first on Side Scrollers. Breaking news.
Actually,
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Since I'm in the business of educating people for easy money, usually it's with 3D printing or getting into hentai and furries and stuff like that. You can actually get funded by the State Department so long as you claim that you are actively fighting against right-wing extremism and terrorist recruitment. That's
what about the other side? Can you get sponsored for fighting against left-wing or no?
No.
Can't find that. Can't find that. Yeah, can't find that. Lots of right-wing extremist experts out there, though.
Weird how that works.
Yeah, and us far right-wing extremists have destroyed yet another video game. We're going to be talking about that here tonight. The failure of Concord. We got Epic Mike in the house. What's up, Mike?
What's going on? I'm glad to be here. I started that fucking Cat Park bullshit and turned it off right away. I could feel the cancer growing in my body, and I decided I didn't want to die. So, yeah, but my fucking tax dollars went towards that, you know? These motherfuckers can send money to, like, the Taliban and people in third world countries.
But, Mike, now you know how to manipulate us.
No, I don't. Turn the game off. I didn't even spend any time with it.
10 minutes of Mad Libs, you can manipulate anyone.
The motherfucker that was in charge of it was like from some other fucking country too. He's like, I am a contractor and I'm here to tell you about Cat Park. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Why can't any of these people speak fucking English? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, I'm not racist, but man, starting to lean that way a little bit, bro.
Are you
like,
Ryan?
I can see how it happened, bro. Listen, they always talk about us being like a pipeline to like the alt-right and stuff. No, it's just a direct pipeline to racism and hatred, and it's justified. It's completely justified at this point, bro. Like, what are we fucking doing, man? Holy shit! I'm glad to be here. Man. I am. I'm not as important as Drunk 3PO. Okay, I don't hang out with awesome people. No, just listen. I don't hang out with celebrities. I have one picture with Gina Carano that I can't show anyone because it's awful because my camera was blurry as shit. Okay, but I am like less than 70 subscribers away from 2K on my YouTube channel. Very excited about that. We had an awesome stream that we won't talk about tonight at all. playing Metal Gear Solid 3. But I did stop a time.
There's been
paradox.
some discussions about that. There's been some
no discussions
and
about.
I heard there was going to be some super chats referencing it. So
no discussions about this. I stopped a time paradox. The world is saved. You're welcome.
So. Okay, guess we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Can't wait for the super chats tonight. So Steph, my nerdy home in the house. What up, Steph?
Hi. I haven't been playing bad video games. I'm actually enjoying Squirrel with a Gun right now. So that's a really good game. I like it. But we're live on Locals. And if we're all trying to reach our goals today, I'm like 100 away from 10K.
There we go.
I have a new video coming out tomorrow.
So we could have a big celebration. Everybody could hit their goals tonight. Epic Mike, Steph, Savvy, Jay, Beardo.
I'm getting close to 50.
Beardo was offended before.
Beardo, like, I was just making sure. Beardo was already like, what about me? Oh, man. And even like Krista, I'm sure, what's your goal, Krista? What you got?
I just want to grow Geeks and Gamers, and Park Hoppin' is almost at 20K kinda on Instagram. But is it my intro now?
Yes, it's your intro. What's up, Krista?
Hello, I'm so excited about our new mascot, iDot. I just made a new emoji that you guys can use in chat. So shout out to iDot, created by memes here at Geeks and Gamers.
Yes, we've actually, I will show the new Geeks and Gamers mascot here. I got to pull this image up really quick. So we just announced this yesterday on CobraCast, and here we go, open image in new tab. So right here is iDot. We announced iDot for the first time yesterday, and there iDot is, iDot of the 199. If you know the lore, you know the lore. Krista, did you upload that video?
I uploaded it to our story, but I could do a reel of it for Instagram. Go follow Geeks and Gamers on Instagram. I'll be running it.
Let me go over to Danky sent me the clip earlier, so let me just go in here. So iDot is all based on the chat being the MVP as always. You guys know how we roll around here. So this is how iDot was born right here.
Chat, Jay. Let's go ahead and take a moment real quick. I know we need to read super chats, but let's just take a moment to make fun of this person. Create channel says, say yes to Joe. iDots. Trying to call us in the chat idiots and misspells idiots. iDots. Listen here, motherfucker.
I'm an iDot.
If you're going to be trying to come in here and insult us, you might want to spell it correctly, you fucking iDot. What a loser.
Of all the names you could think of, you wrote Create Channel. That's the name of your channel is Create Channel. I.199.
I.199.
That's it, man.
So that is how it was born. And so so we have created some merch, and that is the first time that we've ever shown iDot off right there. And that's a 2-week campaign over on 221B. You also have the Flex Fit hats are part of the campaign as well. So you've been asking about those Flex Fit hats. There's the front. There is the share that one. I said there's the back. And if you go over to 221B right there.
Also dropping links in chat.
Yep, mods will drop in links. So 2 weeks. And those will be done, and we want to get those shirts and hats out ready for the meetup at SpaceCon in October, and we're going to have full details on that. And I'm actually going to give full details a little bit later because we need to clip out a segment so we can re-upload that and for our article that we're going to do on geeksandgamers.com. So we'll talk more about that a little bit later, but iDot of the 199 exists, and we're going to have more. I showed this one earlier. This is just some... kind of some early on art of some stuff we're working on. Nothing that we're going to do yet on that, but that's just kind of showing some sketch art that we have going on. And that's a testament to all of you. So, again, as I said earlier, let's make sure that iDot is not the Geeks and Gamers version of the Acolyte. So let's sell enough shirts so I don't have to cancel this one or the Concord of Geeks and Gamers. So we'll see. But thank you, everyone. And... good on you, Krista, for bringing that up. Now we've got all the advertisements out of the way, and Alec Baldwin's finger just dropped up 50 gifted memberships. 50. Listen.
Fuck, Beardo?
Beardo's coughing.
Beardo.
He was
What
like,
happened? What happened?
Fuck, bro?
Are you okay?
You good,
good.
buddy?
What? What happened?
I'm shocked.
I'm okay. It sounds like Jay eating that cake last week.
Yeah, you sure?
ABF is a
I'm
legend.
shocked.
That's legendary.
You sure you're okay there, buddy? Right?
I'm good. I'll be good.
Okay.
I just seen something.
Okay.
God.
Was it Savvy's feet?
Not good, man. Not good.
I told you to stay off that fucking website, bro. That's some bad shit.
Disgusting.
We got Tonberry Masta before the stream even started dropping a 50.
Let's go.
Let's
50.
freaking go. Coalee with a 50 says, "Stop the time loop, Meek. Don't do it again."
Yeah.
Dang.
I won't do that again. That's not
Damn.
happening.
Damn. Look at there.
What did you
Told
do?
you guys.
Eat a dog?
Oh my god. Okay, listen. I was playing.
A few
I was
times.
just
he
asking.
ate
You
the
could have
dog.
said yay or
Just
I
nay.
was
asking.
playing. I didn't eat a dog because the
ate
dog
the
doesn't
dog.
drop any meat to eat. Okay, chat. I've never played Metal Gear before. Okay, I'm playing through the Metal Gear Solid series. Metal Gear Solid 3, you can kill animals and you can get rations from them. Somebody in the chat was like, "Yo, if you kill this dog, you can get dog meat. It's the best meat in the whole game." And I was like, "I don't believe that." And the chat was like, "No, it's really a thing. There's a really funny dialogue about it. You got to do it." So I tranked this fucking dog, and I stabbed it, and it didn't die the first time I stabbed it. It took a couple stabs, and then it didn't drop any fucking rations.
You didn't
I was
even
like, dude-
mercy kill it, dude.
Well, also I put up a poll, and I said, "Listen, do I eat the dog?" And
No,
they told overwhelmingly, it was 63%. They're like, "Yeah, eat the dog." Okay, so chat did this.
Hang on. What in the
Fucking
hell am I
hell, bro.
you
looking
could have
at?
mercy killed it at least.
What
I
am
did.
I
I killed it
looking
with
at?
a knife. I kept stabbing it
Yeah,
until
you
it died.
kept stabbing it.
Well,
You
'cause it
could have
was
put a
sli-
bullet between its eyes. What's wrong
Uh,
with you?
I already had the knife out, and I didn't want to switch guns. But like, listen. So okay, I'll try to make this as brief as I can. I fucked up later in the game, and I had to reload my save, and it took me back before I killed the dog. So then when I got to the dog, the chat was like, "Yo, that's a time paradox. That's not good for any of us. You have to close the time loop." So I created another poll. Overwhelmingly, 67% this time, kill the dog. So this time, I shot the fucking dog. And then something happened again, and I had to reload my save. But I saved after I killed the fucking dog. The whole chat saw me do it. When I reloaded my save, it took me back before I killed the dog.
So you didn't save.
Hang on, Kimberly Moore. On behalf of the chat, I just want to say thank you. We all know
chat is
really
sick.
fucked up. We're really fucked up around here. Go ahead, Mike.
So I was like, I'm not going to kill the dog again. I can't fucking do this a third time, guys. It's killing me inside, okay? I put up a poll. They told me to kill the dog. I said, I can't do it. I'm not doing it. Unfortunately, I was not sharing my camera at the time, and somebody offered me 10 gifted subs to kill the dog. So, of course, I was going to take the money instead of sparing this dog's life. I shot the dog with my camera on me and not on the dog, so nobody saw it. So somebody offered me another 10 gifted subs to reload the save and close the time loop once and for all. The last time, I threw a grenade at the dog and killed it that way. So, but I never got any
Just
rations.
got
off that
worse and
stupid-
worse.
Listen,
yeah, I mean,
I closed the time
this
loop.
didn't go. This didn't go very. This is not a good showing for you, buddy. This is not
a good look, man.
Listen, I closed the time loop. At that point, you have to close the time paradox.
We'll
Okay,
kill
we've all
dogs for
watched
sub.
movies. Now, listen, well, the money's good enough. What am I supposed to do, dude? It's a digital dog. It's not real. I'm not
Listen,
out here
Michael
eating real
Vick,
dogs.
just relax, all right?
Michael Vick.
Holy
Hashtag
Yeah,
animal.
dang,
Listen, that guy was on the cover of Madden. Okay,
He said it because you're black and you kill dogs.
Unreal.
the second most dominant player in any Madden game of all time. Okay,
I can't believe you.
Hey.
I got
I'll take it.
epic. It's gonna be epic Michael Vick now.
I'm gonna watch my sub count fucking drop off now.
Epic
Jack
Michael
told me to
Vick.
do it. And the worst part about it is they go, you know what? Yeah, we did gaslight you, but nobody made you do that. They're like, I can't believe you would do something like that. I can't believe you'd listen to any of us. Every fucking time, overwhelmingly, kill that dog.
I feel like I'm interviewing. I feel like I'm listening to an interview on ESPN from 2008 from Michael Vick over here. My friends were making me do it. They were giving me money. They were just betting on dogs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Listen.
Oh shit. Ben's been sitting backstage for a while.
yet.
Mike, all I can say is I'm disappointed in you.
Shut the fuck up. You've been sitting backstage. Nobody knew you were here. Everybody pointing at Ben. Get the heat off me.
Okay, so by the way, I know JT. When do you have to leave and come back? How much longer do you have?
I need to go in like the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, so I wanna kind of hold off on a little bit of the Concord stuff until you get back. But
Okay,
I do want to say,
let me hop off now then.
okay, all right. Go ahead, do your thing, and then pop back. And again, JT will be back. We're gonna get all into the gaming world disaster for sure. From
25 minutes.
No problem, man. No problem.
Right.
See you in a bit. Now I did play Black Ops 6 this past weekend. How many people here on the panel played BO6?
I did.
Okay, so you two played it.
Be playing it in a little bit. I don't know.
Same here.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say. So what were your thoughts on it, guys?
This is I'll let Ben talk since he's got.
I'm not trying to be rude, but is there something with Ben's mic?
He's a little loud.
It's just a little hot.
Booming.
You're a little loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes.
No, you're good. I'd rather you call it out now than me just go forever being loud.
Honestly, you're really loud still. Just turn it down a lot.
Also, why the fuck are you so small in your own fucking frame, bro?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going on. My mic's sensitive right now for some reason.
Everybody, it's been all.
You need to do the ego thing and angle your camera down more.
So they can look at my man boobs.
You guys didn't know I was backstage this whole time?
There you go.
Well, it's weird because you're just ahead, you know. Like
I love how somebody in the chat said Ben is so aggressive when that's like the polar opposite of my personality.
He's really not.
I can't actually be as small as you.
Sorry, guys, I gotta go change my shirt again.
Oh my god, that was brilliant.
Holy shit, dude.
Ben looks like me when I lower my tail.
I might as well just
So
leave.
Ben, I'm curious. How was your experience with Black Ops 6 and the Omni movement? What do you think about it?
Tell us about what you think, Ben.
I think it was pretty good.
Did you have any cool trick shots with the Omni movement?
Are we all supposed to do this?
Yeah, get join the crowd.
Cool. I just got to point out how exceptionally difficult it is to be this small on camera. Like Ben is going out of his way to make it like a shitty camera angle.
Yeah,
this is legitimately tough.
I could barely.
This doesn't help. I threw out my back a few days ago.
It's really awkward.
I can't. I got a green screen back there. I can't leave that.
So what the fuck are we doing?
So in other words,
Ben, is this the best Call of Duty since Cold War?
I thought Cold War was horrible.
I can't keep doing that.
What do you think of the body shield, Ben?
Oh,
Greg. What do you think of the movement? Oh my gosh.
I can't.
Greg. Dude, what is that angle?
Okay. All right.
It's the Ben.
No, Ben!
We can't stop now.
Girl, you were born to be.
Yeah. Like, oh shit! Time to show my dick on camera.
Look at that.
Jeez,
what is
What's
happening?
going on, guys?
Wait, what?
Fucking Cam.
Bro,
They'll
what are we
look at
fucking doing? Like, there's no in between. You can't make yourself just be normal in the frame.
Let's talk games.
All right, so
Ben, what's better, StarCraft or Black Ops 6?
StarCraft.
All right, get your camera there. Okay, so oh my God, let's talk really quick. I want to talk about Black Ops. I want to know what everybody. So Ben and Mike, neither one of you liked Cold War, which
I know
you
that's
could
not
just
true. I
wait.
liked
That's
Cold War.
wild.
You could both just say you're retarded instead of saying you don't like
I
Cold
liked
War.
Cold War. I just did not like I didn't like the animation, and I didn't like the speed of Cold War versus Modern Warfare 1. I like Modern Warfare 1 a lot better, but I didn't hate Cold War. It was fine.
I thought Cold War was the best multiplayer we've had since Black Ops 2.
I don't think it was that good. I had a good time, but I didn't think it was that good. But I also played the shit out of Outbreak. I thought Outbreak was kind of an inspired zombies mode.
That's the zombies one?
Yeah, we just didn't get enough updates. I think, listen, this is probably the most polished Call of Duty I've ever played. Like, it feels smooth. The Omni movement system was actually really, really good. I thought it was going to be bullshit. Even some of the stupid stuff, like the fact that you could lay on the ground now and shoot while you're laying on the ground, like on your back and stuff. So you get people that try to pull that shit. Even that doesn't really fly. in the game, so I don't run into a lot of people that are like drop shotting and stuff. It's kind of just changed the way Call of Duty's played. But my favorite part of all of this is, one, the meat shield, and two, the fact that you have proximity chat in the meat shield. Because there was a game where this guy was like using the Omni system. He's jumping out of windows and shit. Some guy grabbed him in the meat shield and goes, "Yo, you don't need to be doing all of that. Stop being all extra." He's like, "We're all just trying to play this fucking beta and have fun. Ain't nobody got time. You tryhards acting like this before the game even comes out. Knock it off." And like now, like everybody teams up on tryhards. Like when you play Call of Duty, you see somebody start doing it, the whole group will just gang up on this one dude to fuck him up because everybody's sick of it. Nobody wants to deal with tryhards in Call of Duty anymore.
I've been kind of back and forth on how I feel about the game overall. I had really high expectations based on the fact that they said that it had 4 years of development. So when I first started playing it, I was like, okay, this is cool. This is different. Then I was like, got into a little more. I'm like, man, some of this stuff is broken, but like some of the weapons were like, there was this OP weapon in the game that literally everybody was using. I've played a lot of it now. And the Omni movement is actually really fucking good. Once you learn it, it's really good. Mechanically, this is I'm very happy with this game. The maps are not great. These 3 maps they gave us are not
did they
great.
Have Nuketown? Is Nuketown coming back?
4 now, I think, right?
I don't know if Nuketown's part of this one.
They have to bring it back.
I know Firing Range is coming back,
which
is my
tease
favorite.
that it's coming back?
I can't remember. They're probably going to. They put Nuketown in every. They put Nuketown in every Blops. So I mean, I would imagine that it will be there. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty good Call of Duty. Now, if you look at the Call of Duty community, if Acolyte fans think that Star Wars is tough to talk about something you like, go ahead and say you like a Call of Duty game. You're going to get fucking wrecked.
Yeah,
online.
everybody and their mother's going to be like, "Yo, yeah,
dude, it's bad."
Call of Duty 1, not even Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 1 was the best Call of Duty. You're like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
Yeah,
like,
so
nah.
the Call of Duty fans hate this, generally speaking, but I'm pretty happy with it, and so we'll see how it goes. Ben, what are your thoughts on it, really quick?
Yeah, so I really haven't liked any Call of Duty multiplayer since the Modern Warfare remake. 2019. But I did love the Cold War campaign. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was cool. It was unique. It felt different to me. But yeah, this one, to me, this one kind of feels like a weird mixture of Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 in some ways. You know what I mean? It's
got the tac sprint.
Yeah, it's got the fluidity of those games, but it's also not as annoying as like all the wall running and everything else that was in Black Ops 3, I think. So I enjoy that. It runs really smoothly. Like, I'm genuinely surprised at how well it runs.
Yeah,
like it's just extremely smooth. Which is
Mike,
great.
if you're gonna play it later, I might join in with you. So
wait, is the beta still going on?
I'll join in with you too, Mike.
Well, the other part of it that I'm excited about too is I'm pretty sure it's coming out free day 1 on Game Pass. So I don't have to fucking buy a Call of Duty.
That's literally how I'm playing the beta, is through Game Pass.
Oh, you have to. So in order to play the beta, you have to do Game Pass on Microsoft Store.
Right now, this week,
you have to get a code. You have to get pre-order, or you get through Game Pass.
Next weekend, it will be free for everybody. So next weekend, you can just download the beta.
I'm not waiting. That's stupid.
Yeah.
There was
what I did.
I thought of Ben during this TikTok. So my husband showed me. And this guy took somebody else who was trying to camp, and he brought him to a bedroom, and he starts teabagging him, and he's like, "Shh, it's okay, baby."
Well, there was a clip of somebody doing the meat shield, and he took him in the room and started like humping him.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, Call of Duty is back.
Yeah, I thought of Ben for that because I'm like, he'd definitely be the victim of this. That's why he hates Call of Duty games, because he's probably getting gangbanged all the time.
No, this is also the most toxic Call of Duty. Okay, like my second game in, we joined in the lobby, and obviously like there are people talking in Call of Duty again. I just hear a fucking fan going in the background, and you can hear a dude just fucking munching on food right in his mic. And somebody's like, "Yo, can you mute that? Yo, man, can you stop? I don't want to hear that the whole time." The guy goes, "Yo, shut the F up," and drops a gamer word. I was like, "Oh, bro, we're back in it now. Like, this is Call of Duty at its finest, bro."
Did you guys see the video of the guy taking a dump
No.
No.
Did you not see that?
I
didn't see
see
that
if I
one.
can find it, bro.
Can we play this? Can we play this?
The guy,
Okay.
you just hear him taking the most explosive.
Oh, that one. Yes, I did. I did hear that one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, he forgot to mute his mic. He forgot to mute his mic, and it's
Dude, he just starts ripping it, bro.
All right, you gotta play this.
it's bad. It's bad. It's
I
bad.
love a good diarrhea.
real quick.
I bet you do, Beardo. Jesus.
Okay, this is old news. This is not groundbreaking news here. Okay.
I was gonna say one.
Look at Savvy. She's like, wait, what? He was trying to make sure you don't roast him for it. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Trying to
you're
get
in
ahead of the
pretty
joke.
Like I give a fuck what Savvy thinks about me.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way I played the beta is I just made a new email address, signed up for 2 weeks of Game Pass for $1, and boom, play it.
Now that's
Yeah.
usable information.
You know what? Go ahead and make sure that you admit that online.
Yeah,
That's probably a good
in front
idea.
of 4,000
I will.
people. So
I will. 100%. Now they have the hack.
I
you got the video?
Right here. Yeah.
all right, here we go. So here we go.
Yo, Bronx Latino? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's bad.
Oh my gosh.
That ain't real.
Oh.
Why is it a lot?
Hold on.
First his mic was all
Hold on.
echoey.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Hold on. You're telling me that guy had enough wherewithal to start his console up, go into a game, and he had to go to the bathroom that
Yo, when
bad.
duty calls, man.
If you're Beardo, bro, it happens, man.
Just saying.
Diarrhea just
Hey.
sneaks up on you, man.
Just ask Vivek. Talking to Elon Musk. I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of 100 million people.
That's true. That is true. I forgot about that. Holy crap.
I think it's my favorite video clip that's come out from this.
Wasn't it Alex Jones that pointed it out too?
Was it
it's
Alex?
Like someone left
Yeah,
their
that's
mic
right.
on while they're
Yeah, someone's in the bathroom.
All right, so I know Smash JT will be back in a little bit, but I do think it's important to talk about what happened today. Something unprecedented happened today. A major video game released, shut down less than 2 weeks after the release? Did it even get 2 weeks with Concord?
10 days.
10 days.
Special
10
day.
days. So Concord, a video game that spent about 8 years in development, reportedly up to $250 million, released, and literally no one cared. No one was playing it. No one was talking about it. IGN gave it a 7 out of 10. The Steam charts were absolutely disastrous. I don't think it ever broke. Did it ever break 100 concurrent viewers at any point in time?
I think when it first launched, I believe it did. I think it had like 500 players on it, I believe. But
yeah, and then after that it was like
600
40.
Yeah, and it's been wild. So during daily today, when me and Beard, oh no,
You really subjecting us to this shit?
Fuck. Holy Jesus. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, save me.
Now you're laying it on a little thick.
Fuck. Oh. I gotta wrap this up.
why does Jay talk to himself when he's going to the restroom?
Jay?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Well, you didn't even wipe.
Jay didn't talk to himself. I was right above you.
I have a bidet.
The nigga didn't even wipe his ass, bro. He just duked and... Oh, bro.
I have a bidet.
Oh,
The fuck are we doing, man? This is Geeks and Gamers, buddy. We're
Don't your hands get
professionals.
sweaty? You just have to wash them.
I think it's a good time to bring this comment up right here from Tweeted Tone. I miss Ryan on Tuesday night's main event. Beardo brought down the quality. So there we go.
The most wild shit
But,
ever that we
yes.
just sat there letting it happen.
So
and
before
nobody said
Beardo,
a fucking
before Fear the derailer of stream derailed us, back to the topic at hand.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. But you have IGN absolutely losing their minds right now. You have this IGN writer who I responded to, and I think I'll have to see if I actually ratioed her or not. I'm actually kind of focusing on a lot of IGN writers right now because they're all a bunch of fucking clowns. Right here is her tweet. My heart breaks for Firewalk Studios. The fact that it wasn't even given at least 6 months to properly sit through a season and adjust as a proper live service game is insane to me. It's very clear PlayStation didn't believe in this from the start and failed to support it. Wow. A game that had 8 years of development and $250 million. She says, as an IGN employee, that it's very clear that PlayStation didn't believe in this from the start and failed to support it. So I just responded with, you're actually retarded, because she's actually retarded. I can't believe this.
I don't have love in my heart for PlayStation, but if players don't play your game, then it's a failure.
It's that simple. It's absolutely that simple. This is not complicated at all. You have another IGN person, 8 years to make, a week and a half to succeed. Great system we've got. And I said 8 years to develop, $250 million for a budget. Mainstream games journalism is dead. Normal people don't listen to you clowns anymore. Fuck off. Nope. Wow. And again, IGN gave this game a 7 out of 10, and they have no influence at all anymore. And that's ultimately what we're learning, is that the mainstream games industry has absolutely no influence, no power at all. No one cares about them.
Oh, that tweet has more likes than they ever had concurrent players after going live.
Crazy. Imagine if all those people that liked the tweet played the game.
Exactly.
That's the most amazing thing about this whole thing is what's been the story the last day or so about Concord. It's like, oh, this player's actually trained. Have you seen that story? Then how can everybody who's like, I love diversity and DEI and representation, then go out and buy the game? It's very simple.
No interest in playing that game.
Of course they didn't.
Right here. There you go.
But there is
video game history as a black trans character, and look what they said about it.
And we're gagging? Like, wait, is this a...
Wait, what?
Supposed to be like a good thing. They're saying that like, oh, they're like excited about it or whatever.
We're
It's like
gagging.
Wait,
We're
no,
so
are you being serious? Hang on, no.
Yeah, that's a term that they use to try to say that they're excited about something. Like
who says that?
Retards.
A lot of like new people. Fucking what's her name?
Gen Z.
A lot of like new people.
Huh?
Yeah, like younger people and stuff like that say that. It's
Do
like,
they not know the meaning of gagging?
Yeah, they do. They do, but they don't fucking care. They just make shit up. It's literally a stupid new term. What's her name? Kiki Palmer uses it a lot. That's where like it got really popular. Kiki Palmer.
I know who that is.
Who's that?
It's time to take a break from the
Disney.
It's from Akilah and the Bee.
Who?
What?
Huh?
That's a great fucking movie. Now you guys are fucking plebeians. Like fucking.
Krista,
Akilah and the
you
Bee is
know?
good shit.
I know who that is.
What
yeah.
is this called?
Yeah.
Kiki Palmer?
Yeah, well,
Is that
this a
like
girl,
the Drake
so-
song?
Actress.
Kiki, do you love me?
No. Anyways,
Anyway.
it's a term that people use. I'm trying to educate you guys. Listen, why are you coming down on me? Savvy will tell you guys about gay porn that she looked at and drew the
Gagging.
other day, and you guys just let her do it. And I'm sitting here trying to tell you about where this term came from.
I don't let it slide.
Gagging
do
is
not let that
it's
shit
like
slide.
a slang for
Because
shit.
I know
Mike.
what that nerd means.
Mike, you want to know why? Savvy didn't kill dogs. All right.
That's true.
That's why. That's why.
It was a time paradox, Craig.
And listen, and I'm speaking prior to this stream and the revelations of what you did, Mike. Okay. But I don't really have really high expectations for Savvy, so like I'm very like low expectations. So I'm not really like, it's not gonna like, I didn't really expect that fucked up stuff out of, like, I do expect it out of her.
Okay, listen,
you know
touche,
what I mean?
okay? That's a great fucking point, all right? I don't have an argument against it, but I'm angry anyways. Fuck!
Hayden Wayne for 50 says IGN gave Stellar Blade a 7 and Black Myth Wukong an 8 this is game journalism, ladies and gentlemen. They're responsible for the nightmare that is gaming in 2024. They really are. And I think the thing we have to understand is there's no one individual voice that will replace the mainstream games journalism. In fact, you're looking at the replacement for games journalism right here on this stream, on side scrollers every day, on all these other channels. Like, it's individual voices that are going to ultimately collectively replace games journalism. You know, you've got people like Skill Up out there that a lot of people look forward to Skill Up's reviews. And,
didn't Craig go to the store and buy this game today?
Multiple copies.
As a matter of fact, I bought 2 of them right here, guys. And listen, you want to tell me about how much you love Concord? How many of y'all bought 2 copies of Concord? Now, let me tell you this. As the proud owner of 2 copies of Concord, I can say whatever I want about Concord because I own 2 copies of Concord. How many do you own, Internet? How many do you own, Jason Schreier? How many do you own, IGN Lady? How many hours have you played? How much money have you put in to Concord?
I did play the game.
$80. Well, did you buy it?
No, I got given somebody.
I bought it twice.
Yeah. But I got a key from somebody who did buy it, who pre-ordered it.
Now, let me just say this. I did strictly buy it. I bought it selfishly because I do think that it'll be worth something here in the next couple of years as a collector's item.
Really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's not going to be like Nintendo World Championships or something. But I think what will happen is they're going to shelf it. That's why they refunded everybody the money, because they're going to shelf it. They're going to go free to play here in 3, 4, 5 months, and they're going to go check out Concord, the new Concord, and they'll rework some of the players. They'll rework the art style, and it'll come back free to play. And
so do you think you can get a refund for what
100%.
you just bought?
Yeah, I still have the receipt. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Target will take anything, man. It's great.
He's back.
I'm back.
He's back. How you doing,
Sorry
man?
about that. I was listening to you guys the whole car ride. I caught the guy taking a dump again. I only wanted to hear that once in my life. I'm like, great, I gotta listen to this again.
I get to hear it
Way to go, Beardo.
It wasn't me.
Defying expectations, you know.
One thing I got, and we are talking about. We just started talking about the Concord failure. I know you've covered this a lot on your channel. What are your overall thoughts on this, Smash JT?
My frustration is everybody, not just me. I'm not trying to take credit for the downfall of this. Everyone I know was screaming from the mountaintops, like, stop, listen to the actual customers that are telling you what we want and implement some of those updates, adjustments, and changes. Kind of like, not so different from the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. When that first iteration came out and the internet was like, nope, that's not what we want.
Mm-hmm.
They, instead of saying, F you, we're going to do it, they like, okay, you know what? We're going to delay it and we're going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to do this the right way. They didn't do that. And this is the consequence of it.
100%. And listen, I got to show this because his name was mentioned earlier. Jason Schreier says every time a live service game with no hook or strong word of mouth fails to penetrate an oversaturated market, the most annoying people on the planet will be there to blame diversity.
I got one thing to say on this real quick.
Thank you, Jason. You're talking about all of us. Go ahead.
I got a video that I'm editing right now that I took a break from to join you guys with this. It's about the coping and seething going on. I heard you guys talking about how you were taking IGN to task too, how journalists in general are having a meltdown right now because they're taking it so personal. Like, they, in their mind, is like, this is a battle between, red versus blue. We have to win this. And this is one of our soldiers just got downed. And now they're all taking it so personal instead of stepping outside themselves and being like, the game was shit. Like, nobody wanted to play it for obvious reasons. And it's not strictly blaming diversity, but that sure as hell didn't help it. Like, that's the point we're trying to get at with it, is it failed for a multitude of reasons, including DEI. And that's the one thing they don't want to say. Oh, but no, that's not included. It's like, yes, it is. That's part of it. It is.
Mm-hmm. It 100% is. Go ahead, Craig.
I said this on Side Scrollers, and I'm going to repeat this here. But go back to when we had, like, before the internet, right? You would go to the store and you would see a bunch of games, and you wouldn't know what you were going to buy before you went to the store. How did you judge what you were thinking about buying or renting at the at the rental place, right? You looked at the back of the box and you looked at screenshots, right? And if it didn't look appealing, then you didn't rent it or buy it, right?
Yep.
Same thing with magazines back in the day. You would look at Nintendo Power, EGM, whatever, and you would see these screenshots, and that's what ultimately sold you on it, despite what anybody would say. You're a visual person. Now, fast forward to 2024, and you're presented with something that is not visually appealing immediately. So people say, well, you just got to give the game a chance. There was those articles. We should give Concord a chance. No, absolutely not. The idea is you have to get people in the door first before they have a chance to try it. And nobody wanted to walk through the door. That's what happened here. With Concord.
Ugly people don't want to hear this, but when you're like looking to go date someone, you're not just like, oh, I will date literally anyone that walks past me. Like, you have some standards that you're like, I'd like this person to at least come close to meeting these standards that I feel like I come close to in my life. Like, that's kind of dating. It's not superficial. Like, you can lie to yourself and be like, no, I'll date a 700-pound chick with like that. No, you won't. You won't. You would look for someone that takes care of themselves and make sure that they're self-sustainable and have a good head on their shoulders, assuming you do as well. And you try to match like that. And I don't think it's so different when it comes to purchasing an entertainment product. You want to find something that is beautiful and looks great, and you want that to be part of your life, even if you don't maybe like line up with it as far as how good you look. At least you can live vicariously through the game. Like, that's what gaming has always been. Now it's turned into, let's make all these people ugly, let's make them fat, let's make them ambiguous, and we don't even know if it's a guy or a girl anymore, and you're just going to accept it and pay $40 for a game that you can get for free somewhere else that does have hot chicks in it. Who is what kind of marketing buying proposition? I'd love to be in that boardroom. I'd be laughing my ass off at them.
Now the question is do we think that they are going to bring this back as a free to play game
I think
in about 6 months?
Craig is right. I think that is exactly
I think they
what
will.
they're gonna do.
Yep.
That sounds to be like there's no way they've put this much money into it and they're going to completely give up on it.
Let me real quick. I know I'm taking over talking.
No, you're good, dude.
Something in my video that I brought up, I was thinking about yesterday too, that what I think they're actually going to do is, yes, they're going to bring it back free to play, but they're also going to completely change the dynamic of what Concord is. If I were them in the meeting room, I'd be like, all right, we are scrapping this shit. What is a way we can build a community with this? Let's start from the ground up with this. We have kind of the framework. Let's change what it used to be into potentially 1v1, 2v2 matches, smaller matches, more intimate affairs, making sure that it's leveled out perfectly, and maybe you have to choose a similar character to the other people. Change it to be something different than what is already out there. And then people might purchase it based off of that. And then from that, you grow a community, you get enough people in, then maybe you can take on the 5v5. But right now, you don't have any of that. You need to build a community. They thought they could just take a slice of the pie from Blizzard, and that's not how it works.
Nope.
It's difficult to maintain this. It's difficult to be successful, and it's difficult to maintain success. Look at PUBG. Look how huge PUBG was. And I didn't play PUBG. I know a lot of people loved it. I didn't play it, but it went huge for a short period of time and then maintain it. And then, of course, Fortnite came in, and Fortnite's been able to maintain that level of success. And I think Fortnite's been around far longer than anyone expected it to be. And as a person that plays the game, it's because it's fucking fun, and they keep it fresh and they keep it updated.
Well, it's been so successful that other people.
Would have been nice if you played it like a few years ago, buddy.
I thought you were gonna call me Billy. Billy?
Little Timmy?
But like, Fortnite is a good example, though, of people going, wow, this game is doing well. How can we jump on that success? We watch Call of Duty start doing the same stuff. Started dropping all these events, and their community's like, bro, we don't want any of this. First of all, and second of all, nobody wants to spend $50 to play as fucking Homelander. Like, you can't even see your character half the time. So they, it was like they were in a rough spot, But the other part of this too that I think games journalists are kind of really missing is there are games that occasionally get really successful because of word of mouth, like a game called Helldivers. You know what they did to us when people start playing Helldivers? Oh, this is a game for fascists. Like every time we make it, like
I thought he was going to say it's a game for the fats.
Well, same thing with Black Myth. That's a word of mouth game as well.
Okay, well,
these games do successful, and then they go, well, the community that's behind them, or this game isn't catering to the audience that we thought that they should cater to. But once again, that you can't have your cake and eat it too. You don't get to say that most gamers are toxic, or that Gamergate people are awful and they're a vocal minority and they have no control or effect on the market, and then blame them when a game fails. And then also blame them when a game succeeds. There was some dumb bitch out here literally trying to link Gamergaters in China for the reason Black Myth Wukong succeeded. She's like, there's gotta be, she's like, I played the game and it wasn't even that good. All you do is walk around fighting things. I don't understand why there's nobody to talk to. I'm not having cool conversations with anybody. All you do is beat people up and go kill a boss. I'm like, that
sounds like someone that doesn't play video games trying to pretend that they play video games.
That's exactly it. And then they're like, 100%. And so obviously there must be some kind of connection. And the only reason this game got successful is because China and Gamergaters got together. I'm like, that means that they have power over the market. And you know what? If you're a game developer, you have to cater to the people that are spending money. It's the same thing with Hogwarts Legacy. If you want to make money and you want your game to be successful, you have to cater to the people that are buying your fucking games.
To that point, Mike, real quick, let me throw a question out to you guys. If you're catering to your market for them to buy the games, like you said, Concord's off the market right now. They're going to retool it. What's going to happen if they come back with like a hut like Babe as one of the characters and like another hut?
Oh my god!
Like will those melt down, or will they be like, yeah, it's fine?
Oh, they're gonna say it was catering to the toxic gamer crowd, the alt-right gamer crowd. That's what they're gonna say.
No, but it's also it will still keep the old characters though. It's still kind of insidiously pushing a narrative, but also trying to include the actual normal people out there.
So here's why I don't think actually they're going to retool anything. The other examples given, like for Activision or BioWare or some of the other companies, is they already came from a place of success. They came from a place that made a good product. They changed their product for people who don't play the product, and then they went back. This company that made Concord, their foundation is that DEI practice. So for them, they're not going to retool anything because to them, they've already made a perfect product. The issue is everyone else. And if they make any changes whatsoever, they're giving in to the toxic male gamer.
Good point.
I think the most realistic outcome in this instance is Sony will actually force them to give the IP to someone else or shut it down if they refuse.
Or both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just no way otherwise because they don't believe
but
in any
Sony
of
just
that.
bought Firewalk Studios for an undisclosed amount of money, but a gigantic chunk of change, and they're just going to close it down and then start over somewhere else with it. They've already sunk how much money into it. At some point, you got to cut your losses.
You have to look at this though. Again, unprecedented. Like we've never seen anything like this. Go ahead, Craig.
This is okay. So a few things. Piggybacking on what Billy said over there. This is the biggest failure in video game history.
I have a question when you're done, Craig.
Sure, absolutely, Jay. But yeah, I think this, when you look at like E.T., the Virtual Boy, whatever, go down the list of whatever your biggest failures are. None have been shelved after this amount of money put into it in this short amount of time. And whether they come back and they try to reboot it, that's fine. But I think there's a bigger thing at play here, right? When you look at the I think that 2024, more than anything, has been a statement by the gaming audience. Just gamers as a whole. When you look at the games that have worked this year, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong, right? These are fun action games, and Helldivers 2 has fallen off. We all understand that, but it had its pop. It has pop that really, really resonated. Power World to an extent, right? The games that have not worked, Dustborn, Concord, Star Wars is floundering right now. It's not going to hit its sales marks. They're saying it could be down by 55% as far as the forecast goes. Assassin's Creed is going to bomb when it comes out. We all know this is going to happen, right? Gamers are very clearly putting up a flag saying what they want and what they don't want. And if this year is not seen as a major indicator by everybody in the industry and realizing that what they're putting out, people don't want, I don't know if anything will ever change if this isn't the indicator.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
And my greater concern is how much money they sunk into it, what they could have spent on IPs that people actually care about, actually ends up hurting the entire video game industry on the whole because of their selfish actions. And that's why I take it personally. That's why I think everyone here takes it personally.
They wasted everybody's fucking time. Sony has shut down successful studios that garnered them more players and sales, even for the lowest quality products.
But Microsoft too. It's not just Sony.
Yeah, not just Sony, of course. But for them to promote, and not only promote, but to bully other studios who they publish the games of, to force them to say, oh, go check out Concord. Look at our friends at Concord. We've never seen that bullshit before. Fuck off. That wasn't genuine. Your game sucks. You feel bad. And the investors are fucking brain dead retards.
So what's
well
from
said.
What's
Go
from
ahead,
keeping
Jay.
them to just putting it on a streaming service? Like, does it cost them more money to do that, to keep the
It
game
costs
out
more money
than
to
just
run the
completely?
server.
Or are they just doing this for like a
I
tax
think
write-off, like they did with the Star Cruiser?
I don't know how the tax write-off works, but I think the maximum impact is to take it off, tell people you're retooling it, potentially come up with a new idea, and then try again with it. And I think that, because otherwise, if they just keep it on a streaming service, it's just going to flounder and die, and there's not going to be an update that fixes it. They need to try one more push with it.
But let's be real. There's literally nothing, Mike, and I'll let you hear him. There's literally nothing this game offers in a market that already has things in it. You have Fortnite. Exactly. Who's going to stop playing Fortnite to go play fucking Concord? Who's going to stop playing Black Ops 6 to play this? Who's going to stop playing Warzone to go play this? Overwatch to play this? Who's going to stop? Nobody. Go ahead, Ben, and then I'll let Mike.
Well, exactly. I mean, there's other games out there that are just look better, feel better, and play better than this game.
Feel better.
So why would you play it? Period. But also, I think it's fun. I think it's interesting, and a lot of you guys pointed on this or touched on this a little bit earlier. Is every single one of those games that you're talking about being successes, they've made some excuse about it being political. They've made it political about every single one of these games that's been successful. Like, it's wild. You talked about Helldivers. Well, you're fascist if you play that. You play what was the Stellar Blade? Then obviously you like objectifying women.
Black Wukong, communist China.
Right. Yeah. Right. It's just I don't know. It's fascinating, man.
So this is a little bit interesting. So Firewalk was originally under Probably Monsters Inc. And that was started in 2016, which is how we have the 8-year development number. People are attributing it to that because Firewalk technically came along later. It was made by several veterans of the gaming industry, headed by former Bungie chairman, president, and chief executive officer Harrell Ryan. And it all starts to make a little bit of sense.
Well, 100%. Sony executives back then saw Blizzard and saw Overwatch making unheard of amounts of money. And they did the corporate investor, hey, we want some of that. We have money. Let's go buy a studio that's already supposedly professionally, like, knowing what they're doing with this. And we'll just make a competition for it, not knowing it's going to take 8 years. It's going to fizzle out with the excitement levels on it. And, oh, by the way, the other game already has a thriving community. Like, you can't just buy your way into gaming and have success. You actually have to have an idea that people care about, that they want to attach themselves to. You can't just buy it. It doesn't work like that.
No, not at all.
This isn't the first, like,
thanks, Jay,
direct Overwatch ripoff that's been a failure. There was another one that came out probably 5 years ago that not exactly like this, but it was another game that was blatantly trying to do a similar thing.
Are you talking about Lawbreakers?
No, I didn't even know about that one.
Battleborn?
Okay.
Yes, I think that's the one.
Battleborn.
But there's been multiple games that have just failed.
Well, Battleborn was the same problem. It came out, what, $40? No one bought it. Then it went free to play after like 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
And still nobody played it,
and still no one played it, and it pissed off the people that already bought it. It's like, and Sony saw that happen, and they're like, we're Sony, we could do it. It's like, no, this already didn't work. It failed. Don't do the same thing. Like, learn from this stuff.
I've heard people speculating that they're going to go ahead, Mike, and then I'll go. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is another thing, too. Like, I mean, yeah, sometimes I think games will get written off as a tax write-off, but the gaming industry is not really caught up to like what's going on in the film industry. They're like, yo, we got to start cutting corners. We're in crisis. They have a lot of money and they have a lot of resources and they've made a lot of money. They've been more profitable than movie studios have and been around a lot shorter amount of time. So they haven't really learned yet to go, yo, we got to start cutting our losses. These are some of the same studios that left things like, remember Anthem? When Anthem came out, how long did that game sit dead? A dead fucking game for as long as they did, saying, yeah, we're going to do something with it. Yeah, we're going to fix it. Yeah, we're going to change it. We've also seen them completely overhaul games. Look what they did with Destiny. Destiny came out and people were frustrated about Destiny.
God, I hated Destiny when it came out. I hated it.
And then they completely retooled it and changed it.
Everybody
Destiny
loves
2
it now,
came out.
yeah.
And then Destiny 2 came out and everybody's like, what the fuck? You did it again? And they're like, don't worry, guys, we'll fix it. You know, like, so they haven't really caught up to the idea of like, yo, we need to cut our losses. So this is kind of a new thing to be happening. And then for it to happen at the same time that Dustborn, which obviously Dustborn was never going to be that successful, but because you're watching these games that all kind of look the same, have characters that all look the same, you're seeing other games come out like Forspoken fucking just crashed and burned. All of these games that have all the same looking characters and all the same ideas behind them are fucking crashing and burning left and right.
And then in contrast, Black Myth Wukong, it's like all
fucking
the same
skyrockets. Yeah. And then you have the gold standard, which, like Mark the Cyborg pointed this out, Larian Studios is an independent developer, and they made Baldur's Gate 3, which are, you know, regardless of the bear sex beardo, like literally has so much like depth to the game and so many features that people are still finding new things in the game they didn't even know were possible within the game without without mods even having come out for the game yet. Like they're showing you what they can do. Oh no!
Oh no! There he is.
Oh no!
Throwback.
Oh no!
Who shared that?
I closed the time loop. It was a time paradox. The dog had to die.
It's okay, Mike. You're just coping. There's a lot of
question. Who was
the chat voted on it? They gave me money.
There was
a lot of money to kill that
You're
dog.
not helping the argument here. Are you blaming the chat?
Yes.
Blame in the chat.
I don't blame them again. You know what the worst part is? They go
hilarious.
The chat. The worst part is they go, you know what? We can't wait till you play Metal Gear Solid 4 because we're gonna do it to you again. Okay?
Oh, no.
They told me, they're like, we're gonna lie to you again. And we're gonna tell you another thing, and then you're gonna do it, and they're gonna be like, I can't believe you did this, Mike. Why would you do this?
So I just want to give some more information. As riveting as all of that is, and your animal abuse saga.
Hold on. Did Savvy just interrupt Mike?
She just checked Mike.
She just totally just cut off Mike.
Like
I'm so overhearing about animal abuse.
And let's be honest,
Mike.
I care way more about what Mike has to say.
Well,
It's
you
okay.
won't
Listen.
in a minute.
It's okay. Nobody's gonna take away my rights just because.
Mike.
You took away that dog's rights.
Repeal the 19th.
Mike, Savvy's talking. Shh, quiet. Yes, Savvy.
I have business to speak upon.
Are you simping for Savvy now too?
I simp for the non.
Did you find her feet
dog
pics?
killers.
No, you found her feet pics, Craig. Tell us
Which
the
is
truth.
why they're hosted on savvysfeet.com, everybody.
All right, what you got,
website's
Savvy?
gross, bro.
So in April 2021, Probably Monsters announced a partnership with Sony Interactive in which its subsidiary Firewalk Studios will develop the game, which we now know as Concord. But in April 2023, they sold Firewalk Studios to Sony. However, in September, they had an undisclosed amount of layoffs, and they shut down the development studio Cauldron. They didn't sell it because it was successful and that they had something beautiful. They sold it because they were hurting for money because nothing they've ever produced has turned a profit.
Interesting, isn't it? Interesting how it all starts to come together.
And then you find out, like,
See there, Mike?
work.
That's why you had to shut up.
I don't like Star Trek.
Anyway, go back to your murderous animal rampage.
Go
Well,
ahead,
I was going to
JT.
say real quick, that's how you find out, like, throughout the development that there are people working there, like the professor that requires people to call her the professor. Like, what kind of work environment is this where they have not just pronouns, but like specific terminology that they haven't earned in real life to be called? And if they don't get addressed that way, then it's an HR problem. That's
they're
the
in
company.
Bellevue, Washington, so that explains everything. Bellevue is the most insane hub. That's where all the Niantic dumb fucks who they hired to do the model change for Pokemon Go. That's where that studio is.
Ugh.
Well, look at this real quick because it's still kind of on point with what we're talking about here. But Quarter Black Garrett tweeted this out. Acolyte failed. Doctor Who failed. Star Trek failed. Indiana Jones failed. Rings of Power. Dustborn, Concord, Star Wars Outlaws, Starfield, MCU Phase 4. It's been a damn good year for people that are tired of this bullshit. Go ahead.
Yeah, but what exactly did it fail?
What?
It hasn't failed us.
What do you mean?
The Acolyte's been really good to me. I'm buying a Tesla. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
It's all the eye of the beholder.
Indiana Jones was great to me. Star Wars Outlaws helped a little bit.
Dustborn was amazing.
MCU Phase 4 was great, man. I mean, I need more of that.
The eternal yin and yang of life right here.
Look at there. As a matter of fact, he's 700 from... 700 from 100,000
Actually,
drunk
it's 620.
620. There we
go.
And he said he might try to get Gina Carano on
Please
tonight if we get to 100K. So we'll
Get
see.
Jay to 100K.
I noticed he didn't follow up on that, so I'll probably just put him in a tough spot because he didn't follow up to say, yeah, she said she'll. So I'm doing my part.
I'm still getting trashed in the chat. It's okay, man. It's okay.
You know, I saw this tweet.
I'm just kidding. I'm not getting a test. I just do that.
I saw this tweet that let me actually pull this up because I think it's important to talk about this. This is a common misconception when it comes to people who talk about shows like G&G Side Scrollers, whatever, right? Gaming Twitter needs to hear this. You think it's cool to hate things. It's not. It's boring. So talk about what you love and keep quiet about what you don't. Okay, so this is a very common misconception about this, right? People talk about why you guys don't like The Acolyte. It's because you loved Star Wars so much at some point that you wanted it to succeed. You I think ultimately when it comes to Star Wars or The Acolyte, you want it to be successful, but it's strayed so far from what made it so great that you have to talk about it. You have to vent about it. And guess what?
Fuck them.
Well, and guess what? There's literally millions of other people who feel just like you. It's like when we're talking about this stuff on Side Strollers or G&G Daily, right? We care. It's why we talk about this stuff, because if you don't talk about it, nothing's going to change. We talk about this just because Concord, we know Concord's going to fail. It's almost like we're sending out signals saying, hey, this is going to fail. And they have no idea until it launches, and it is a disaster. I saw earlier.
No, fuck them, because what did they spend years saying? Oh, you can't have the male gaze. Oh, Bayonetta is just for the male gamer. Oh, fucking Samus, well, you wouldn't like her if she didn't have big tits, and that's just propaganda for all you straight white toxic bitches. An entire industry changed for these dumb motherfuckers, and they don't even show up to their own fucking products. I am so sick of it. So you can take your self-righteous, pompous little, if you don't like it, don't talk about it, and fuck right off back to the little sad corner of the internet of which you came from, because there's only 5 of you and your little fucking circle jerk, all right? We changed for you. It's not selling. Stop wasting everyone's time. These people don't deserve to get paid by Sony. Fuck off to your indie corner. Fuck off with your failed code. Fuck off with your ripped assets from GTA and go cry about it. Nobody cares.
Let's fucking go. And on that point, I'm jumping right off from where she left off. Fuck these people, because you know what? They love to screenshot our conversations or things that we said. Do you know why they do that? Because it gets them clicks. Do you know how many of them have screenshotted me playing Fortnite and posted it to Twitter? Do you know how many of them screenshotted me playing Mario Kart and posted it to Twitter? Do you know how many of them screenshotted me playing Splatoon and posted it to Twitter? 0. Do you know why? Because me playing Splatoon will not get them interactions on Twitter, but them saying that Jeremy said something mean and bad and harmful gets them clicks on Twitter. They don't give a fuck about any of this. I've spent more hours in the past year playing video games than I have making videos on this channel. But that doesn't get you clicks to talk about me playing video games, and it certainly wouldn't help your narrative to post me playing a retarded ass game like Splatoon, which I love, by the way. I'm just saying, like, showing toxic Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers playing Splatoon doesn't line up with your narrative that I'm just all about the alpha male energy. He just wants to see big burly guys killing, people and hot chicks in video games. Oh, he's playing Splatoon with retarded looking characters. That doesn't line up with the narrative. These people don't fucking care about this shit. They are losers. They are mentally ill, and they don't actually believe in anything that they say. That's the bottom line. Go ahead, Jay.
That's the bottom line.
I like Savvy. I support her when she's live.
Sometimes.
It's kind of hard to like get into her rants knowing that she's a Raylo. Yeah. So if she would just like denounce that she ever was a shipper like that, I could really take some more substance from her.
I want Ray to be deleted.
Yeah, I actually have a comment for Savvy. This is meant directly for Savvy after you have revealed she's a Raylo. Here we go.
Raylo.
Shut up, silly woman.
I want two dudes to hate fucking the ass. Why would I want to be a Raylo? God damn it.
All right, that went. I wasn't trying to steer the ship that direction, but I was just trying to add to the conversation.
You guys keep fucking handing these ones up free to her, and she keeps spiking them. You're like, maybe this time she'll let it go.
No.
Maybe this time she won't talk about Kylo and Hawk.
Were you part of that weird? Savvy, were you part of that weird Tumblr crowd, right?
Oh yeah.
So no, I was on Tumblr, but
Wait,
I
Ben just said, "Oh yeah, you were." I was
Ben was like, "I remember Savvy."
Yeah, I bet you liked my art, Ben.
Together.
I bet you liked my art. It was spicy.
Why did you say it like that, Ben? You're like,
oh
yeah,
oh yeah. And I bet you liked my.
He's like, I remember Savvy. Yeah, I know.
I'd hope not. My name was different on there.
Oh
so was mine.
No!
Stop, Ben! You don't want to be here.
Ben, you are not helping at all. Like, you're not helping the Benology brand at all.
Sorry.
You're hurting it constantly. Learn from Jay. Just get in the chat and talk. All right? Just say something stupid. I'll highlight it, and everybody will say, Ben's a great guy. He's interacting with us.
Oh, Ben.
All right, let's get a couple of these super chats, Beardo. Let's get a couple of these super chats, Beardo.
Let's do it.
Finally.
Hey, look, I'm in Savvy's chat. I support her. I was just saying.
You are. You've been so nice.
The Raylo thing's triggered.
I'm not a Raylo. They ruined it. Adam Driver will never come back now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
let's keep it moving,
never
Jay.
hate fuck anyone.
Let's keep it moving.
Kevin Hunts with a $50. Hey, Savvy, can you send video? Panties down by your feet. DEI Rhea.
What?
No. God damn.
Did he really type that?
Yes, he did.
Did you make that up, Beardo?
I did not.
God damn.
Spelled it wrong though.
Fuck.
Can I share it?
What are we doing, bro?
Let's see if I can find it and share it. Right here.
What?
Where's Kevin? Where's our boy Kevin? There he is.
Hall?
Hey, Savvy, can you send vid? Panties down by feet. Diarrhea.
DEI area. I get it. It's a little funny. It's the DEI area. That's actually it's funny.
I don't know if he meant it that way. I think he might just have a good time.
Why?
This is my favorite.
For shame.
Oh man.
Fantastic, Mr. Knox with the $50. One of the episodes in Amazon's anthology show based on video games called Secret Level has Concord. Now imagine how awkward that will be once the series comes out.
Yeah, I mentioned that in my video. If they haven't started production for it, they're definitely going to scrap that and fill it with something else. But otherwise,
they're done with that show already. I'm
God, then you know what? I am very curious to watch that episode now that it's.
Yeah. Well, it's made by the same people that did Love, Death, and Robots, which was like a genius call on Amazon's part. But like the thing is with animation, that shit takes years to get done. And like even if there's multiple teams, so that's probably been done for years. And they knew Concord was going to go into production, and they knew Concord was going to be a game, and they probably were like, "Oh, this is going to be a huge hit for everybody." So yeah. Wow. Yeah, they kind of have to bank off of that. That's pretty wild. It's embarrassing.
Grand Potato with the $20. The bass and maybe the bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war.
Bass?
I think it's bass.
Bass, there you go.
Not
spelled
bass.
the same.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They're spelled the same.
I love when those fish make.
They're spelled the same. I said it bass the first time, motherfuckers. I said bass the first time.
Fuck them up, Ben.
You got this, guys. Keep going.
Going fishing with those.
Kick his ass, Ben.
Does Beardo have one of those? Remember, listen, I can't really make fun of this that much, but I bet Beardo still has one of those singing bass. You know, from back in the day. Listen, but
I've never had one,
being from like me and my family from Alabama, like when we got those, we thought we were like rolling. Like we were like, honey, come over here, look at this. We bring the whole family over after church, you know. They come, everybody gets around, sits at the dinner table, and
his name was Billy. Billy Bass.
I never had one.
We had the Christmas version.
What's wrong with you, California people, not have a Billy Bass in your home? That was the
I never had one. I might need to get one though.
Wait, you're from California?
And that thing would sing all loud, wake up my mom, she'd be all mad. Great.
Yeah,
Oh,
you get
shut
it now,
the
don't you?
fuck up.
You start to realize a lot about Beardo when you realize he's from California. You're like,
I get it now.
I'm starting to piece things together now.
Fuck you.
Well, hey, I'm in California, but I'm but I'm not from here.
Smash JT. He knows good Mexican food.
No, he just said he wasn't from there. He literally dissociated himself. He's like, I'm not from here. I moved here.
But I'm from Boston.
Listen, I lived in Pennsylvania for 8 years, okay?
My question is, why do you purposely move to California?
I was born in California. We moved to Pennsylvania, and then we moved back to the same town in California again because we had family.
I mean, I grew up in Boston where it was snowing like 8 months of the year and miserable and cold and then super humid. And I'm like, you know what? It's the same price for real estate in San Diego that it is in Boston.
You were like, you know what? I'm gonna move to the butthole of America.
I will say,
San Diego?
Listen,
You could have saved money and like lived
Whale's
somewhere
vagina.
pleasant.
there's no doubt.
Yeah, it's Whale's
that
vagina. Yeah,
California is arguably the most beautiful state overall. It's just that the politics have ruined.
Let me just real quick, just to clarify.
I would never live in California because of the politics. Go ahead.
It gets a bad rep from someone who lives in San Diego. The area of town that I live in is not like California. In fact, all my neighbors all roll their eyes at the California stuff. Nobody actually feels that way around me here. So I'm in a nice little bubble of normalcy in this area. But yes, I will agree. Most of California is not like this.
It's just LA.
Northern California is beautiful. I've been through it several times.
Northern California is gorgeous.
It's absolutely stunning. It's stunning.
It's amazing. Yeah.
And it is where like California is like Florida has a lot similarities to California in terms of like there's 3 different kind of versions of California, just like with Florida. Again, I've talked about this many times. Like I'm in the Panhandle, so I'm in the Redneck Riviera. This is Lower Alabama here, and then you have Central Florida, which is more like Orlando's a very blue area for the most part, and then you have Miami, and so it's just a whole different ball game.
Central,
So
bath salt. Yeah, shit's wild, bro.
Did you remember when that? You remember when that zombie guy was eating people's faces?
That was crazy.
Ate that motherfucker's face.
Yeah,
bro.
he was like, he was on the loose,
first
eating
of all,
people's faces.
First of all, he was taking care of the homeless problem down there. Okay, so let's not be too upset. All right,
he was taking care of the homeless.
Dude was legit eating people's faces, man. It was crazy.
I was in Miami when that happened. That was wild.
Wild, bro.
There was people like stopping where the zombie was eating people, and after it was cleaned up, and they were taking like selfies and stuff. Like this is where the zombie apocalypse happened.
I think a majority of the country legitimately wants to see a zombie apocalypse happen.
Yes.
And they would all die.
It would be fucking cool though. It would be cool. Like we've all been waiting for it.
I mean, I kind of feel like that's happening with the mind virus right now.
Yeah, that is true.
It's just taking a different form.
All right, chat. Hold on a second. Who would be your top 3 survivors if a zombie apocalypse happened on the panel right now? Who would win?
I'd like to point out I have a chainsaw, several katanas, and bows.
You're a woman.
Savvy, you are literally the first to go.
Yeah, you're gone.
No, that means I'd have to
Done.
be in the basement.
Yeah,
That is not true. Ben is 100% the first to go.
Which is also not true. I don't think you guys understand how good I am.
I
in a
don't.
survival.
There
you go.
Ben lacks the upper body strength to fight off a zombie.
Genuinely don't think you guys understand.
I don't know.
What do I have? Hang on, I'll be right back.
Ben-
I'll show you what
Like
I got.
60
Hang on.
pounds. You know how many zombies you could take out with this thing?
Yeah, I live in Florida. We stay strapped, click clack. So we're allowed to shoot in our backyard.
No, that's honestly though, like in Michigan, we all have places we can hide. We all know where to go. Like if something bad happens, there's like a lot of places up north you can just disappear. No, yeah, well, Walmart's basically always like on the verge of a zombie apocalypse. So
I think Ben would be just fine because the zombies would just think that he's another zombie.
yeah.
Possible.
Like he's the first person they walk up to and like, oh, and they just walk away.
They're like one of us. We'll leave him alone.
Not one person in the chat said a woman.
I'm telling you, man.
I saw my name a couple
I think
times.
Crystal would
but
make them cupcakes and cookies, and they would just be happy and like.
I'd survive
I
2
think
weeks
also-
and that's it.
I'm gonna be honest. It all comes down to what kind of zombie it is, too. Like if we're dealing with World War Z zombies, we're all.
Well, we all die. Yeah.
I can't show a real gun, but I can show my Star Wars blaster. So there we go.
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
And I have my.
We
I have
gotta
my
have all
snake.
the chat see all our weapons and then do like
Oh.
a
I
character,
can't show mine.
show
on.
off
do a character select.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have my snake eyes katana as well. So
I live with crocodiles around here, so I just push them in the water.
They're alligators, Jay.
you know what we need to do? We need to do this. We need to get a group together and go geocaching.
That's something I haven't heard in
that's dangerous
forever.
nowadays.
No,
though.
you know. If you know what geocaching
I
is,
did that with
Let me
Jay
go as a group.
one time already.
it's
Oh, we
yeah, we
didn't
almost got
film it.
arrested. We almost got arrested. We did. We almost got
He's
arrested.
on these long boots that go up to his
Yeah,
knees.
yeah.
These big gloves, and we go geocaching. He starts
Yeah.
digging up holes and bushes and stuff
Yeah,
to find
yeah.
a little note scroll that's been
Yes,
shoved in a
yes.
tree.
It's so great.
And he's like, I found it. I was like, what did we win? You just write your name, roll it up, and put it back in the tree. I was like, oh, all right. Go again.
Geocaching is the coolest thing ever. Some people know about it. Some people have no idea, but it's a big scavenger hunt, and it's really fucking cool. The thing about it is it'll take you, even places you're from, you'll end up in places you never really knew existed or places you never would have gone.
Wait, I need to address something real quick. Did Ben burn Jay? No, Ben is stupid because he doesn't know that we have saltwater crocodiles here in Florida.
Yeah.
So if you mess around with the crocodiles, they're just as bad as alligators. So Ben didn't burn me. He's just ignorant. So there you go. Just want to clear that up.
Oh.
Ignorant ass motherfucker.
Damn. But yeah,
He thought he
geocaching
got
would-
me, and I let it slide till people in the chat were like, "Oh, I think Ben is cooking Jay." I was like, "All right, hold on."
Hey,
Jay
there
had to
are
step in.
there are crocodiles, but they're in like the southern part of Florida. I don't think you're not in the southern part of
Are
Florida.
you about to try to correct him on his own
Oh,
experiences?
man.
Holy shit.
I can confirm that there
I
are
could just say-
crocodiles in Central Florida.
Yeah.
Not so much where I'm at. There's not really any where I'm at. But there's crocodiles in Central Florida or alligators. Yeah, for sure.
You guys got a lot of anacondas.
There's alligators
in there too,
everywhere.
don't you?
Yeah, we have anaconda
Yeah.
problems.
Craig, did you have something super cool to share with the chat?
I gotta go.
Oh, that's not super cool.
To the bathroom or?
No,
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Make sure to record it.
Hey, but before you do, no, that's Beardo. He'll be standing outside the door with the tape recorder with his iPhone. Hey, are we done with Concord talk?
It's up to you. What do you got?
Well, I wanted to close with this. I have an insider who works for a big box retailer. I posted about it several times in the last week, talking about Assassin's Creed and Star Wars and the underwhelming pre-sales from the physical copies of this. I got this about Discord, and it is insane. Okay. They told me that in June, July, and August, Concord had only 231 pre-orders company-wide. Okay. That's over 900 stores, 231 pre-orders, and 91 of them were canceled before the shutdown of the game. So they only sold 140 copies of Concord in 900 stores. That is 1 copy for every 6 stores.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said with the other thing, if you see it in the store, go pick it up. It's a collector's item, and you might make some money on it 5 years from now.
I covered
out, man.
I covered 12 stores right here. Hey, Jeremy, a side note, I got a new hat for you. We're selling.
Okay.
Do you mind if I share my screen real quick?
Yeah.
Can I spin out real quick? Check it out. We got the make gaming great, and also the white dudes for gaming shirt. So.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
You
Make
should,
gaming
wear that,
great again.
Wear that shirt to the Black Girl Gamers convention.
Oh my God, they love it. You pick it up at sidescrollersmerch.com. All right, guys, I got to go. Thanks so much for having me. I'll see you guys later.
Take it easy, Craig. Have a good one, man.
Bye,
See you guys.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Bye,
So
bye, Epic Mike.
Bye.
What was that?
That was gay.
That what the hell was that?
What?
Bye.
Bye.
That was like
intimidate me or something.
Bye.
Said that.
He looked at me like a.
Why were you? That's weird, Mike. Why would you do
He
that?
was trying to intimidate me. It didn't work.
That was weird.
That was weird.
I think he's mad about the dog thing, but fuck it.
He's really
So
mad.
to clarify, are we playing BO6 later or not?
I'll play. Yeah, I'll be down. Normally, I do like a stream afterwards. I'll play fucking Black Ops instead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It'll be nice to play with, like, man, my stream, and you can go. People watched it. My teammates were trash. None of them were playing the objectives. They were all just playing team deathmatch whenever it was hard point or domination. And I'm like, what the hell are we doing? Yeah, I know it's so annoying.
I was gonna play it yesterday, and I started playing it, and I was kind of tired, and I wasn't like fully invested, and I was just getting my shit kicked in. I'm like, I can't do this on stream, bro. Like, I gotta be like, I forgot how like on it you have to be with Call of Duty. You can't just like passively fire it up and be like, oh yeah, I'm doing good. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's still trying. It's just like everybody's like agreeing the tryhards need to chill the fuck out, but they're still around, and you gotta like show them a little bit. This is my last. I'm getting old. I'm getting too old for fucking Call of Duty, bro. I'm just like
zombies. Gotta fire up the zombies. Black Ops 6 zombies
I'm
when
really
it drops.
hoping zombies mode is gonna be good though. Yeah. And
I'm
the fact that Savvy and Beardo want to play, like, I don't know, Black Ops may just bring us all together.
I'll be playing too. Yeah.
Well, so
you keep saying that, Ben, and I keep not acknowledging.
I don't think I could.
Jeremy, real quick.
Ben's very good at zombies, actually. Like, Ben's really fucking good at.
In the private chat, I just shared a tweet. If you want to pull it up, it's pretty funny.
Okay, let's see here. Here we go, right here. There we go.
Damn, bro, that's wild. Holy shit, bro.
When do they start showing up in your town, Spirit Halloween?
Now.
They show up, they're already here now.
Dude, my Costco is already selling Christmas stuff. So,
I love
bro,
Spirit
we
Halloween.
had a Toy Story. Wow, we had a Toys R Us shut down, and like within like a week of it shutting down, the Spirit Halloween had already shut down. And bro, they didn't even have the Toys R Us gone off the building. They just hung the sign over the like Toys R Us. I was like, dude. I don't give a fuck around here, man. Like,
no, it's what is that right here? Let me see if I can find it. What is that one meme where it's like the here it is, and right here, and this is Spirit Halloween right here, just waiting for businesses to just go out. Like, they're just waiting, man. They're just like, like just waiting. They're just sitting there, and as soon as the store shuts down, they're like
it's gone.
Boom! I mean, they're just literally just sitting there waiting for business to shut down. It's crazy. Yeah. So Smash JT, I was gonna say, so for the audience that doesn't know you, we've got over 4,000 people watching. Let them know what your channel is all about and what they can look forward to.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Is Jeremy frozen?
Yeah, I was about
Take
to
your
say.
screenshots, chat.
I broke it.
What a stupid fuck. Like, what are we doing?
There, back up
There
camera.
he is.
There.
I was waiting for the point and laugh.
Back up camera.
So
You gotta back up too fast.
I am a former game tester for Sony Online Entertainment, former game master for EverQuest Online Adventures, former recruiter for the entire West Coast of the United States of gaming, and I do a YouTube gaming channel talking about the latest happenings in the gaming world. And typically there's at least 10 or 12 journalists that want my career to end on any given moment. So that's what I do.
Hell
How many
yeah.
times has Mercante unblocked you and blocked you again?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, she blocks me so fast I can never even see it. So she'll screenshot something I say and quote a screenshot that she pulls from unblocking me, so I'll know she did it. But I don't know how often she does it when she doesn't do that.
Well, I was in chat when she showed up on like what our buddy Hypnotic stream, and she just like talked shit in the stream, and then like he watched her, he was like, "Oh my god, she unblocked me," and then immediately blocked me again.
Yeah,
I was like,
I was on the panel on that night. That was
that's
was a
right,
wild
yeah,
night.
dude. It's wild, dude. I'm pretty sure she's gonna try to propose to Hypnotic. So.
What do you guys think about this really quick if you haven't heard about this? So the XTV app beta is now available on several app stores with more platforms on the way. Paired with our upcoming video tab, this makes a massive leap forward in transforming X into the video first platform and unlocking new opportunities for creators, advertisers, and our partners. So this is the new, I guess it looks like Elon's really going to try to compete with YouTube. Ooh. That's kind of crazy right there. And that is from Elon, TV app beta rolling out. So that is that's interesting.
I would be all in on that if it was competitive with YouTube. I mean, the thing is, like, I was just talking with somebody about the fact that, like, Kick is kind of fucking stalled. They keep talking about adding new features and doing new stuff. It's just stagnant as fuck, and you could tell it felt like Twitch did for a while. People like aren't excited about being on the app anymore. So YouTube's kind of one of the only viable places. I mean, Twitch is still around, but even Twitch is still not the same. You know, I don't know. We just need more alternatives, and if Elon wants to do this, I mean, that would be pretty rad.
Can you please unlock my subscriptions? It's been like 2 years.
Same here, man. It's absolutely ridiculous.
They won't even let me apply for monetization. They're like, yo, you need this many impressions. I've had that many impressions, like every month for like 3 months, and it's like you're still not.
I mean, I don't know. I don't make that much off Twitter. Now maybe it's because I'm not on there a lot. I do, I tweet every now and then.
Riff pretty hard on
but yeah, I mean, like I made
Twitter money's funny because like
few $100s a month.
3 months is like $10, and then all of a sudden you get like a big one. You're like, where did that come from?
Yeah, so it's just I don't know. It's not really. I've seen other people with like similar followings than me, and they've made a lot more money. So I don't know if there's something I'm not doing to get that. But in terms of this, I mean, I have my primary TV, and I don't even spend much time like watching any TV anymore. I'm usually on my phone or my computer. But I have a Samsung TV in my living room, and I don't have this. A few people said that they like had LG TVs and they have gotten it. So it'll be interesting how that's going to work. But if you look at like X or Twitter, I hate the video system on Twitter. I hate it. I can't stand it. I hate that it just automatically, as soon as you watch one video that's like 25 seconds, it just auto plays the next video and auto plays the next video. It's like it needs a whole better system in terms of the search and videos and things like that, because like I don't know how to search out somebody's videos on their page. Like if I go and like, oh, I need to see this video on somebody's page, I don't know how to find it. I don't know how to do that.
That's a really good point. They're
I mean,
like pre like YouTube 2000 or like 2003 YouTube.
Yeah,
it's very very predated. It's way out of it needs a lot more.
Absolutely. And so I don't know. Mike says I'm gonna cry now. What? Yeah. What are you guys talking about? The private chat?
Asking fucking questions, and I'm like,
it's one question.
It's a lot of fucking questions. It's like,
it's one. God. I looked at the stupid game market.
Jay doesn't ask questions. Like all the guys are just here chilling, and then fucking Savvy's over here asking all these fucking questions.
She's a rook. She'll figure it out.
Okay, well apparently you don't need Game Pass right now to play the Black Ops 6 beta.
I don't fucking know because I got it on Game Pass.
Right, but that's my point. You don't need Game Pass to do that.
Well, I already got it through Game Pass. So what does that matter
you don't need to do that. It's all. I'm just sharing information.
Let's keep it moving. Jay, we need you.
You stop this.
Jay, we need you.
For what?
Just keep it moving.
Oh.
Jay,
I like how Jay doesn't step in when he's needed.
Yeah, like we're begging. I was like, Jay, help! And he's like, huh?
What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Let's read some super chats. Beardo, what the fuck are you doing around here?
Fucking finally, man. Holy shit. Grant Potato with a $20. The bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war. The mighty trumpet brings the freaks out to the floor. The bass and the tweeters make the speakers go to war. The mighty trumpet brings the freaks out to the floor. Thank you for the $20. Louis C. with a 20. Concord tried to sell in a market where Overwatch, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, Apex, Valorant are rooted deep. They don't mention the ones who failed, like Lawbreakers, Hyperscape. To those playing Space Marine 2, Ave Damis Nox. Thank you.
Is anybody got any knowledge on Space Marine 2? I know nothing about Space Marine, so has anybody got any knowledge on that?
I haven't done a lot of like looking into, I mean, I'm excited for it, but
I played it I played it original one long time ago.
The screenshots that I saw from Space Marine, it does look like it looks like Gears of War. I'm not saying it's going to, have the mechanics of Gears of War, but it looks like, at least it looks like Gears of War, which I would love for Gears to kind of make a return. I only played the first couple of Gears.
They announced they're making a new Gears. You didn't see that?
Well, no, I did see the announcement for sure. I'm just hoping that it can kind of get back, because how many Gears was there? 5?
5, I think.
And they had moved on from like Marcus and everything, or what?
I think so. I don't know if
I had like a female lead in it, which again is not inherently bad, but it's just like it's kind of like
Marcus's daughter, I think.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I hope I would love to get back into Gears, but it's just been so long.
I mean, Gears is basically just like a not Space Marine version of like 40K. Like, I mean, so the idea of playing a Space Marine is cool as fuck. I haven't played the first one yet, but I've heard it was fun, and I'm actually looking forward to the second one. I think 40K is a hugely untapped market, and there's some, like, any game that I've played that is 40K, they're usually pretty fucking good, but it's kind of niche, like, because if you don't know anything about the setting, you might not get what's going on, or like what's going on with the story and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, I'm looking like, so holy shit, this does look fucking cool, man. So I just pulled up gameplay, and I'm gonna share my screen. Right here. This looks fucking cool, man.
Welcome to Space Marine 2. So
holy shit, that looks awesome.
I mean, basically, as a Space Marine, you're basically like Doom Guy or like Master Chief. Like, a Space Marine's on par with those kind of characters. Just one Space Marine is on par with those kind of characters. So
this looks amazing, actually. Holy shit.
The scope and the scale of everything looks fantastic.
Hell yeah. Holy hell.
Check out that draw distance.
Now, is this like, does it have an actual multiplayer, or is it just a story driven?
I don't know, actually.
Dude,
I'm not too sure, but I know that during the story, you are able to do co-op throughout the story, for sure. Now, I don't know about a actual multiplayer.
If people are complaining about me sharing the screen, so that's usually a StreamYard thing. So it's probably going to show up very, very laggy on the StreamYard side.
Okay, it does have PvP in it, so.
Okay.
It does look like it's going to have some kind of PvP or multiplayer.
Yes to both.
See, Jeremy, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm already sold on this game. You show me Concord, I'm like, get this shit out of here.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
That's the test right there.
40 fucking seconds of this, and I'm already going, I'm in. I need to see this. I need to play this. This looks awesome. It's like, really I don't even care about the lore at this point. Not to say I don't care about it. I'm saying this right here from a gameplay perspective and a scope perspective and the environment, I'm like, this looks fucking cool.
It's really not that complicated.
So, yeah, it really isn't. This looks cool. This looks awesome, and it does have a Gears vibe to it. It 100% has a Gears vibe to it.
Well, that's because Gears is based on 40K. So, like, that's where they got the inspiration for it. So,
can you duck and cover in this or no?
Yeah, because that would be the thing. Can you duck and cover behind like walls and?
That's a good question.
I love the melee.
Space Marines aren't known for duck and covering, so they're typically like, go ahead and like fuck around and find out. So I mean,
look at this sword.
I don't know how the I don't know. I hope it's showing up pretty good.
Sword, yeah.
I hope this is showing up good on stream for everybody.
Good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, but this looks cool, man.
When does this come out?
Very soon. A lot of people have been talking about it in my chat, so I don't know.
Next month,
the chat was saying that there is no duck and cover. Yeah, Space Marines are like walking tanks. They don't fucking hide. Like, they'll literally just take the shot and then like let you shoot them, and then
it's like
they'll run up and kill you.
Those mechs from Fallout.
Yeah, well, if you watch, like, I've mentioned this before, you go watch
September
9th.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wow.
If you go watch the Star Chase on YouTube, the short that the guy did for 40K, you'll get to see what Space Marines are all about. That's exactly what Space Marines are like in fucking 40K. They're just walking tanks. So
this looks awesome. So I'm gonna have to look into this, but that looks absolutely fucking awesome. So thank you guys in the chat for continuing to bring that up and put that on my radar.
I like the blood. Because it was actually on the character too.
Yeah, absolutely. That looks cool. So I have to check it out. Space Marine 2 is DEI. Are you kidding me? Really?
That's why it popped
This is why I don't stop playing Fortnite.
Is it
Every
really?
game just pisses me off and fucks up. Every game. Every game goes into that territory.
Yeah, but do we know? I mean, they can say that, but do we actually?
I would
know
actually look into it, but I just wanted to get on my Fortnite soapbox again.
Well, I mean, because that's the thing is,
Space
it's like
Marine 2.
At this rate, people are willing and down to say that just about everything is DEI, whether it is or it's not. So, I mean, that's just unfortunately the product of having so many trash things come out.
Well, I mean, yes, they do, but I usually go to DEI Detected, Kabrutus's site, and he usually not just says it, but he says why it is and connects it to like the references and sources as to, and then you can make up your own mind from there. And it's like, that's what I like about it.
Right.
I don't see this listed there yet.
If it's not on DEI Detected, that's Kabrutus' site. That's where I will trust Kabrutus and hail
And it's
Kabrutus.
not there
by the way.
yet, so I think we're in the clear.
We're in the clear. Look, if you're saying that it's DEI because it has a thing here or a thing there, like, I mean, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, like Fortnite would be DEI by that perspective.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't really give a shit about that. Does it break the game? Is that the prominent thing in the game? Is it going to have a random thing here or there? Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty is going to have a random thing here or there. Pretty much all games outside of Nintendo are going to have that. And there's some exceptions for Nintendo that even has a couple of issues. But generally speaking, if it's not game breaking, if it's not dominating, then
I'm seeing people get mad at Nintendo for having Zelda as the lead character of the next Zelda game.
That's retarded. That's retarded. That's retarded. Because
that's what I mean is people start getting upset about it. Things.
Those are fake people. They're fake fans who should not be fake
yeah,
fans.
People that are jumping on the hype train to be like, "Oh yeah, it is." It's like, no, it's not. Not everything.
People have been asking for a playable Zelda for a long time since fucking day one.
Since Smash with Smash Bros and all that.
In fact, there were more people mad that we were not mad that Zelda's playable than we're actually trying to content form that. So.
Yep.
Chris is looking forward to the new Zelda game, right?
I am. Yeah, I'm excited.
It looks good.
Yeah, I mean,
it sounds like some of the characters and stuff like that are like, it's obviously like a very diverse looking cast of people that join you throughout the game. I don't know if there's female Space Marines, but some people are saying that they think that there's going to be female Space Marines in the game, which is not a thing. And I know for some people, like, that's not a big deal. They're like, what's the big fucking deal? But like, it's very lore breaking because there are no, in the actual canon of 40K, there are no female Space Marines. Like they can't exist.
Yeah.
So like there's some of that stuff I think will piss people off, and if that's the kind of stuff they're including in the game, it's going to be something they tacked on just to like stick it in there, and I think it'll be enough to break the hardcore people that want to play this because it's 40K will not play this game.
So I do have some good news.
Okay.
So I was trying to find, so Saber Interactive and Focused Entertainment are the ones who put out this game, right? Mm-hmm. And so originally, Saber was initially acquired by Embracer Group in February 2020, but in March 2024, amidst financial difficulties, Embracer sold Saber Interactive to Beacon Interactive, reverting control back to the co-founder, Karch. I think that's his name. So Embracer is the one who did big DEI pushes. Their website so far seems okay. I can't find anything on consultants, but it could be hidden. This is just a cursory look, but
the whole Embracer Group situation is like the tip of the iceberg with the entire video game industry. And when that came to light last year, I'm like, like there's a big problem going on underneath the skin of this right now.
And I saw your comments, Tom Barry Masta, about the Nintendo stuff and Zelda, and I just disagree. I hear where you're coming from, and I totally understand. Like, I think we're all kind of like, I've been hypersensitive on like when I see something, unless I'm proven wrong, I'm gonna be like, that's woke garbage. Like I even was when I first saw the trailer for the Mario movie and I saw how they were presenting Peach, and I was like, oh God, here we go. But then I saw the movie, I was like, okay, it wasn't that. But I do understand none of these companies, Nintendo included, they don't deserve the benefit of the doubt on anything. Nintendo did put out like a Black Lives Matter statement just because every company was doing it. Nintendo did that shit too, because they took an opportunity to virtue signal because they felt public pressure. And yes, it was Nintendo of America, but they still did it. So Nintendo is not immune to this stuff, but I do think that they are easily better than almost all the other companies when it comes to staying out of the woke political stuff like that. They're not immune to it,
It's kind of
though.
like One Piece too, right? I mean, when the trailer first dropped or the pictures and announcement, everyone was like, this is going to be trash. This is going to be awful. Who cares if the creator's involved and whatnot? And we were dead wrong. You know, a lot of people enjoyed it.
Yeah. But I mean, look, you know, Jay's got his super woke project coming out soon.
Yeah.
Every time he shows it, that's happening. Jay, why don't you tell us about Achromatic Chronicles really quick? And when is it releasing? We're all waiting, Ripaverse. We're all waiting, Ripascend. You were eating. I'm sorry. You don't want to let you finish eating?
I just had a quickie. It's all right.
A what?
A quickie? Oh, okay.
Quickie, man.
Okay. I didn't know if you said quickie. I was like,
those are the McDonald's ones. I could tell.
Anyway. I think we're gonna launch
a meme with Jay. No matter what he does, there's always a meme. Jay hasn't said shit this whole stream. I toss it to him and he's shoving his face with cookies.
The freak is that?
Beardo reads like a woman drawing.
What's the name of that account, Krista?
Beardo's Tickler.
Wait, what?
It's because women suck at driving and you suck at reading. It's funny.
He hasn't even done that much reading tonight. It's pretty funny.
Beardo is slowly
dying.
No, he's slowly is like morphing into Ryan when Savvy's here. Like he looks like he's miserable and he hates everything when Savvy's here. He's slowly turning into Ryan when Savvy's here. So by that standard, Beardo, we have to keep Savvy. She has to keep coming back because she's making you more and more miserable like Ryan.
Yeah. No comment.
I love how you guys
we still have to do Pokemon games together too.
I told you, my mom said I'm not allowed to hang out with you anymore.
Go ahead, Jay.
No, I know we were going to release it sooner, but we were finishing up on one of the custom covers. So we want to make sure that everything is perfect, and we're just running it through, a bunch of people are reading it now and just checking it out and make sure everything is spelled correctly, everything looks good, things like that. So it should be released really soon. And I am really excited about it because I didn't think I would get to this point with this series because we released Blue a year ago, and if it was just, I was expecting about a $10,000, campaign, and it shattered my expectations. So we're able to finish the series now, and I got a new artist. He's amazing, and everything that we're putting together, we will have shirts. We're gonna have some collector's edition covers for those that are interested in that. We've got like activity books and coloring books that are coming with it. So I know it's not like a typical superheroes type comic book. It's something a little different. It's more like a graphic novel series for all ages. But Blue got a lot of people who bought it for their children said that they really enjoyed it. So this is part 2. There's 2 more after this. So it's a four-part series. I'm very happy that right now I'm in the middle of working on part 3 while the Ripazine is getting ready to launch Green. And once it's launched, we're going to do the campaign for like 2 months, and then you're going to get it in your hands. So there'll be no waiting. It's going to come quick. We're going to launch it, and then I think we'll have some copies as well when we're all going to San Antonio, because the Ripaverse will be there. Geeks and Gamers will be there. We got a Geeks and Gamers shirt for San Antonio. I don't know if we showed that off yet. Beardo's going to be there. Krista will be there. Mike will not be there. Steph, I think is going to be there. So, yeah, that's a little nod, but it's going to be awesome. San Antonio.
Mike just said maybe he'll be there.
I don't know.
I thought earlier you said
maybe.
no. So.
All right, well, let's talk about this really quick. So, San Antonio, we're going to be there.
When is
We
it
are
again?
doing. If you'll shut up, I was about to say it.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Ben.
Sorry.
Wait a minute.
No.
Is this your merch read?
Son
yes.
of a
Dude,
bitch!
Wait. I sent you
The way he said
messages.
sorry made me feel bad, bro. He was like, sorry. Even I felt bad for him for a moment.
Justin wants you to full
Not yet. No, not that one. But San Antonio, October 23rd is the meetup. That's a Friday Night Tights meetup, October 23rd. I believe it's at Ricky Bobby's. That's the name of the place. Gary is supposed to release full details on that. So October 23rd. And then we're going to be at SpaceCon. And that's that following, or the weekend that follows October 23rd. I think it's the 25th through the 27th. There's the 27th through the 29th. I can't remember. So we're going to be at SpaceCon. We're going to be at the Ripaverse booth. There's going to be all types of people there, ranging from the Geeks and Gamers crew, Ripaverse. I think Star Wars Theory is supposed to be there.
Star Wars Series will be there with a booth selling his blades, apparently.
Okay, yeah.
He's going to have Theory sabers there. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to have all
Unicron will be there doing autographs, the whole nine.
Yeah. So we're going to have all of that, and that's going to be great, and we look forward to hanging out with all of you. And for merch, that is why we are selling this right here, the IDOT 199 shirt. It is on 221B. 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from today, and that campaign ends, and that'll be it. But that is the IDOT shirt right there. Then we have the Flex Fit Geeks and Gamers hats that are available. This is the bigger image of IDOT, who's our new Geeks and Gamers mascot, IDOT of the 199. So that's what the t-shirt's going to look like. And then, of course, we have the Flex Fit hats, Geeks and Gamers online original since 199. You can get those as a package if you want. So you just go over to 221B. And you just, let them know what you want, select it, put it in the cart, and you'll be getting that stuff very, very soon after the campaign ends. So looking forward to all of that, but we'd love to see those shirts. But of course, I had people say like, hey, if I'm not coming to the meetup, can I still get the shirt? Absolutely. Of course you can. And the Flex Fit hats, people have been asking for those Flex Fit hats for a while now. And if you remember the show Sons of Anarchy, Redwood Original, that's where the online original comes from. I'm a huge fan of that series. So look, I love the hat. I can't wait to get these. So looks awesome. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are enjoying all of that. So that's the latest on that. Beardo, Reed.
Let's do it.
Let's see Beardo.
Here. We got another 50.
Uh-oh.
Please,
Beardo.
son,
Hey, Beardo.
for the love of God, give me strength. Britt Cormier with the $50. Duck and cover is for Hedorix. Space Marines kill the enemies of man without fear and without hesitation. Learn that much about the lore before you embarrass the Marine you make in game looking for a duck button.
Heretics.
Jeez.
That's a wild run-on sentence.
That's gatekeeping right there.
Heretics.
You gatekeeping 40K for us who don't know?
Well, he is, yeah, but also it's
A little bit.
heretics, not heterics.
Heretics.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know 40K.
That's not even a 40K word.
Heretics is not a.
It's just a word.
Yeah,
well, guess what? Maybe I didn't know that. You know why I didn't know that? Because I don't know 40K.
It's not a 40K word. It's actually a
Well, how would I know
word.
that? I don't know 40K.
It's a fucking religious word.
It's from Halo.
I wouldn't know that because I don't know 40K.
You don't have to know 40K to know what heretic is.
I
Okay,
know
well-
words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
What the fuck, Beard? Are they even using Halo?
Yeah, Halo.
Yeah, Halo! Britt Cormier, thank you for the $50. That's very generous of you.
Fake gamer. Fake gamer.
Get the fuck out of here.
He also called Kratos.
Orlando A. Ramirez with a $20. My only disagreement with Cabrutus is God of War Ragnarok. He clearly didn't play the game. Kratos isn't a rage-filled monster anymore. He's a guy who tries to choose when to use his anger. He can kick everyone's ass and pick when.
Ragnarok is a great game.
It's a phenomenal game. It's a great game. The DEI Sweet Baby stuff is with Angra Boda.
Hey, Beardo.
What the fuck do you want?
Are you the scat man?
I don't know what that means. Stephen DeLeon with the $10. I don't know what's more disturbing, the fact that Savvy is the female Asmongold due to her hygiene, or the fact that she has bigger legs than Beanpole Legs Beardo. Thank you. The $10, Stephen
The
DeLeon.
best part about this is Savvy kind of seems like Beardo's really obnoxious sister that he doesn't want to acknowledge.
100%. And can we just acknowledge that being called the female Asmongold is,
I don't know if it's
truly a horrible and great thing to be called at the same time. Like, it's truly like it's a compliment and it's a massive diss at the same
It's like
time.
a compliment and
Beardo went to go. Ben went to go repeat Jeremy exactly word for word, and he had to stop himself because he's like, "Fuck, I'll get roasted if I do this."
Savvy, keep that dog away from Mike. Look out! Look out! Protect. Protect.
The dog was pretty big in the other game too. Yeah.
Oh man.
Jason Yankovic with the $10 had Taco Bell for lunch today, and the drive-thru is now AI ordering, and the inside is kiosk ordering only. It was a bit slow, but it got my order right, unlike the people who bagged it. Golden Nuggets with the $10. Beardo is so gay that I can't be bothered to finish this, and then just. Tim Riggs with the $10. If your game was such a waste that it was shut down 15 days since launch and talentless freaks were calling your game out, how talented and non-freakish does that make you? Very. Riley with that $10. Hey, Mike, take Fido for a walk. Oh, wait, never mind. Justice for Fido. # dogs lives matter.
Ooh.
I'm just mad I didn't get any rations from that dog. That was just a waste of bullets.
Donald J. Mazza with the $10. One thing I learned in this business is that you cannot call someone fat. Someone tried to say to me, Beardo is a fat pig. I said, sir, you cannot say that. You cannot say Beardo's fat. Thank you for the $10. Fish sticks.
What?
Fish sticks for a $10. Beardo once went to watch cockfighting. When he got there, he wondered why there was a bunch of roosters fighting. He spent the whole time there wondering when the show would start. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Shadow Saiyan with the $10. I am subbing to Jay after that.
Sorry.
Have you picked up? Where you at, Jay? What's the numbers? What's the numbers, Jay? Has anybody hit their goals during the
stream? Well, I mean, technically, I did hit 47,000 during the stream.
Okay.
So trying to hit 1,000.
I am.
Hey,
I'm less than 30
I
now.
gained 6.
I'm less than 50. I'm less than 50
Hey man,
away
I'll
from
take
2,000.
Hey, you don't even have to watch. Just sub. I'm just trying to get to a number. Like
I'm 310 away from 1,000.
29.
Jay basically saying, I don't care about you. I just need you
no,
to
that's
sub.
not it. I'm doing giveaways and all this stuff. Like
I'm 49 away
begging
from
right
2,000.
here.
Oh man.
Buck's Basement with the $10. I got One Piece Season 2 T. Execs wanted Season 2 to skip arcs in order to get to the big battle arc in Season 2. The showrunner fought against the execs and won. He's being allowed to adapt it correctly with Oda. Shout out. That's cool. That's a win. Grey Ghost with the $10. It's okay, Beardo. No, it's okay. Beardo was making poop cookies. Thank you. Shadow Saiyan with the $10. Beardo licks his fingers after he gets done in the bathroom.
Whoa.
NTR Uncle with the $10. Fun fact, this is the second time the Geeks and Gamers crew has heard a gamer take a shit on stream. The first time was when Jeremy and Ryan watched the video, Go to the Bathroom Now. Please play it. It's legendary and short.
I don't remember that.
Ministry of Wrong Thing for a $10. Conclude has already exposed the woke gaming cabal for the frauds they are when they took the LGBT tags off because they know the truth. The game was made for the modern audience, all 25 of them. Beardo's unholy bowel movements for a $10. You think what Beardo subjected us to earlier was bad? In 2021, Marvel Comics introduced a female mutant named Soft Serve. She has the power to poop any and all flavors of ice cream. I might need to check those ones out. That sounds that sounds cool.
That is horrible.
Gohan creates with the $10. I'll enjoy making Mech Warrior Online for my MP enjoyment. There you go.
Beardo, did you like the video Two Girls, One Cup?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
I don't believe you.
I can honestly say I've never seen it.
I'm not a fucking liar.
I would not
Holy
watch
shit,
that.
That's a real character. Yeah, Soft Serve is a real character.
Really?
What?
Bob Quinn
Oh,
created
it's
that
real?
character.
Soft serve based off of Madam Savvy.
Was a mutant.
Why are you imagining me shit ice cream?
Listen, I didn't do it. Marvel did it.
You just said it.
No, I just said that that's where the inspiration was from.
Why
Soft
would
Serve
they be
can
inspired by that?
Soft Serve can poop ice cream. She has control over the flavors she produces, can poop pretty much all the different flavors of ice cream. And apparently the character Forge tried her ice cream and said it was the best ice cream he ever had.
Smash, did you have to game test that?
I don't know, thankfully. I'm like, my brain is broken
This
just
is one of,
listening
like-
to this.
yeah, this is like-
I cannot make any sense of it.
Every decision in my life led me to this moment right here, and I regret everything.
Bob
Like,
Quinn created this bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, and he explained that she has like a portal to like an ice cream dimension in her body.
She has a
That's why she
portal, I
shits out ice cream. Yeah.
But like, how does that help fight against bad guys?
It doesn't.
Like, do
What?
they just get like, oh my god, this ice cream's good. I'm not mad at
This
everyone
isn't even
anymore.
the only ice cream mutant. There's another one named Ice Cream who could turn himself into any flavor of ice cream.
Can we?
Hey guys,
I don't
anybody
like
ever
that.
play the hamburger game? Y'all remember that one? Made hamburger patties.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Literally,
Keep
that
it
was
moving,
like
Beardo, what the
that
fuck?
was the definition of a swing and a miss. Like,
was
but
pretty bad.
I am kind of interested in
I mean, that
one right now, though.
that's burger time, right?
So,
Yeah, burger time.
so
Yeah.
I never played
No.
Burger Time.
We
I
need
never
you to
played it.
It's
I never
fun.
played
Big
it. But
ounce.
after
Wasn't it on Nintendo?
read a couple more, and then I got a topic for us.
Big ounce with the $10. J Canadian Bear 3PO. If Gina trained you, you could go pro and kick some ass. Savvy, use your raptor feet to hunt. Krista, please say beep. Beardo, get a dad. Steph, you're hot. Jeremy, lose weight.
What the fuck?
That's pretty good, actually.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
10.
get a dad, Beardo.
I respect that one.
the heck?
I don't know.
Jeeping Baylor for $10. Hail the 1 and 9. Have y'all checked out the Steam game Lockdown Protocol? Extremely fun. Essentially, it's a first-person shooter social deduction game. Think Secret Hitler in first-person form. Def, check it out.
What's the name of it?
Lockdown Protocol.
Lockdown Protocol. I'm gonna look that up right now. Lockdown. Nobody's apparently heard about it. Let's see. Lockdown.
Yeah,
Protocol.
I haven't heard this one.
Nathan
All right.
Cassidy with the $10. It's not being oversensitive about DEI. It's I'm not giving corporations the benefit of the doubt anymore. You have to be as unrelenting as the people who forced this on us in the first place.
That's a really good point. I think a major selling feature for a game company, if they have the balls, is to be like, we are DEI free and we have rejected any DEI in our game. And I'd love to see if they try to get canceled by people. But I feel like game companies don't want to get involved in the culture war. They just want to toe the line and try to sell to everyone. And I feel like if you pick a side, you'll actually sell more. I'm interested.
I could see why Lockdown Protocol would be a pretty interesting game to play. I'll have to look more into it, though. That's interesting. JM the Elite Fan for 50 on
50.
Rumble says, question for Mike. Does he wash his collard greens in the bathtub like Kamalo or nah?
No. That's
Have
not
you
a
seen
thing.
that meme? Have you
Dude,
seen that
yeah.
meme?
What the fuck is this bitch talking about, bro? Like, why are we letting her walk around saying shit?
Wait, is that a
Like,
real
listen
thing?
No, it's not a fucking real thing. This bitch is just saying the most
No, I don't-
I'm saying to you, she's saying like the wildest fucking shit and just
But she
trying to
actually
relate it
said
to
that.
black
That's
people.
not AI?
No, she said, I'm reading it right now. VP
Yeah, she
Harris
fucking said
says
this.
she washed greens in bathtub, shares
This
her
dumb
recipe.
bitch was like, "Oh, I used to make collard greens." And like, "What do you like? What kind of meat do you cook your collard greens?" But she's like, "Bacon." They're like, "Girl, you right." I'm like, "No, this bitch is crazy." She's like, "I made so many collard greens one time. I'm not even kidding you. I had to make them in the bathroom. I had to make
This
them in
is-
the bathtub." I was like, "What
this
the
is
fuck
what
are you
gets-
talking about?"
Hold on, this is what gets votes in 2024.
No, it doesn't get. Somebody needs to shut this bitch down. Okay, she's making a mockery of everybody.
It's bad.
Nobody let, bro. It's embarrassing. Okay.
I thought somebody was just being funny.
Have
I
you ever
forgot
made
who it
collard
was.
greens, Mike?
But
No, my mom had. I mean, my mom used to make them
I've
all the
made
time.
them. They stink up
Corn-
the house, but
They
they're
do.
pretty good.
But like cornbread and collard greens and stuff. Yeah, but like never made them in a fucking bathtub. This bitch is crazy. She's just saying the stupidest shit, man. I'm like, oh my god, man. Like,
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, at least she did. She did give us this right here. I gotta find it. I think Libs.
well, she did the same speech with one with an accent, and then the other one not, where she sounded
she's
dead
trying to speak
inside.
Ebonics and shit. Like, yeah.
Well, okay.
I don't know what
so
that was.
I did not know this until she told us. So I'm glad that she broke this big news for us right here. Here we go.
The first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's first of all, it's 2 letters.
Jesus Christ. She actually said that. And
No,
I
I refuse to believe that's real.
It's
That
real.
she said
It's
it
real.
was
And
impossible.
they put the Billy Madison like edit in
2
there.
letters.
But yeah.
The first
No, I get the Billy Madison edit, but
Yeah.
I don't believe that she said that. That's impossible.
She did say that.
She
Yeah,
did
No
say
way.
that. And
She
also,
said it.
yeah, it must have been for those black guys,
Hey.
those black kids that have never seen a computer.
Did you?
Like that dumb bitch
Yeah,
in New
yeah.
York was talking about.
Yeah.
Did you know that AI is fancy? Because it's 2 letters.
So I can't believe
The first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's first of all, it's 2 letters.
I mean, maybe I gotta see the rest of this because maybe there's like a joke she was trying to make.
It means artificial intelligence, but ultimately, what it is it's about machine learning.
Oh my god!
And so the machine is taught. And part of the issue here is what
This is fucking
information
real.
is going into the machine that will then determine, and we can predict then, if we think about what information is going in, what then will be produced in terms of decisions and opinions that may be made through that process. The first
Here's the thing. Even if you're not political, this bitch sounds dumb as fuck. Like, what is she talking about?
That's the biggest part right there.
I have
you
a lot
heard her
of
talk
questions.
about space and like the fucking astronauts. Like, dude, it's wild. It's.
I have some
Maybe-
questions.
Maybe that's why they try to charge everyone to be political, so that they pick a side, so they can't think. Because I don't look at myself as a very political person. I see this, I'm like, that is an idiot. So if I don't have the predisposition of being political, I can look at this objectively. And if you make someone political, they can't look at it objectively.
No.
Go ahead. You had a question, Ben. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to know how 2 letters made something fancy. Can someone answer
She
that?
doesn't know what she's talking
Dude,
about.
Listen. I can make this worse.
By something she said? What is this?
Oh yeah. Oh, she
Is
says
this
a
the
lot of
space
dumb.
one?
brings me to May
Yep.
30th,
Here we go.
2020.
Here we fucking go.
Bob and Doug returned to the Kennedy Space Center. They suited up, they waved to their families, and they rode an elevator up nearly 20 stories. They strapped in to their seats and waited as the tanks beneath them filled with tens of thousands of gallons of fuel. And then they launched.
You know what this,
they
you know what
did.
this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? Have you ever watched a movie with the visual impairment? Like you can watch the movie and have someone explain the movie to you. That's what it reminds me of. Like this is
Oh,
for
wow,
blind
bro.
people.
She talks to people like they're stupid
I-
because she's stupid. Like she's she talks to people like they're toddlers. Like she talks to everyone like they are literal toddlers.
They
Why
launched.
does she always
Yeah,
sound
they
like-
did.
Why does she always sound like she's wasted?
That's the joke, is that
Yeah, she
everybody
likes that wine.
Yeah.
Can we just move from the?
I mean, hell, I
political
like
real
wine
quick?
too, but I don't sound like this when I'm drinking.
Did you know that they launched?
What you
I
got,
want to
Jay?
share
What you got,
something with
Jay?
everyone because she did talk about AI, and this is
no.
so. This is
I've
so
seen this. I've seen this.
that the that some I don't know, Chinese company released this AI of Darth Maul and Darth Vader, and the guys in the chat We know exactly what they're doing. So that's all.
That's wild.
That's all I'm saying.
They're playing with their Schwartz.
That's
that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Have a short fight of a lifetime, man.
That's AI. 2 letters, everyone.
It's fancy.
It's so fancy.
Fancy.
Now that's
Oh,
content.
man. That is content right there.
God damn it, Savvy. Stop!
Savvy.
You gave her another one!
Savvy just wants to see more of it.
Savvy.
No!
And no. All right, we got to talk about this really quick. Dr. Disrespect has tweeted, and he says, "Are people still streaming video games? What a snooze fest." What? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what angle he's trying to take, because he claims he's back from vacation now, which he said he was on vacation. So
the answer's Greg of all people.
I know.
The answer is for this. I genuinely think that his last few tweets.
Holy fuck, Ben.
Damn it.
Wait, what?
Ben's got titties on the brain.
It's a family show.
His last few tweets.
His last few tweets have just been engagement.
Disrespect. Yeah.
Like, what other reason would you like?
I'll give you
there's
the
lots
other
of people
reason
playing
that
video
makes
games.
way more sense than engagement. He's got fuck you money, and this is him saying fuck you to everyone. Like, he doesn't even care.
Yeah,
Like,
he's saying he doesn't need video games. He doesn't need sponsorship. He can just turn on a camera and basically just do react content.
Yeah, well,
that's
he
what I
has
think
he has been demonetized by YouTube,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have other avenues.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I'm not really sure what his angle is. I think that there's a pretty big amount of lack of self-awareness right now, with the fact that he deleted the tweet that caused all the controversy for him. He did delete that tweet. That tweet was viewed, I don't know, millions and millions and millions of times. And you just can't really put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure what the play is here. So
You think he was making fun of other streamers?
I feel like
he's just like, wow, they're boring, so you need to dock back.
either that or he's going to try to move on from playing video games and do something else.
React content.
What will he do? Yeah.
React content.
React
He
content.
doesn't need anything else.
Everybody else is doing it, so.
React content. What a snooze fest.
Yeah.
He said before that he wants to get into he wants to be an actor. Like, he wants to be in movies. He wants the Dr. Disrespect character to be in movies.
Well, Hollywood will probably be a little more willing to embrace him
Yeah.
at this point, based on the
gonna-
stuff that's going on
Is
with
he gonna
him,
do like the
so-
next Howard Stern, the Private Parts? Is gonna be
gonna
the
do a
Dr.
podcast?
Disrespect life story.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what his play is here. It'll be interesting. As I said, I never really watched the guy consistently. I found him to be incredibly entertaining in the clips that I saw. I mean, he is an entertaining guy, but I don't know, man. I'm really not sure what his
Comments
next move is.
I don't think the comments were really. I haven't checked recently, but when that thing was posted in the group chat, I was like, it didn't seem like there was a lot of negativity. At the time, maybe now.
I'm not gonna scroll it.
Yeah,
here. I can look now. So he says, somebody says, "What are you doing, Doc?" He says, "Relaxing in the Lambo with the windows down."
So he's in character now.
So he's back from vacation, is what he says. So, yeah, here's what I mean. You still a pedophile weirdo fest? Somebody said. I got 1,200 likes.
Oh, there we go.
3,100 likes. Calling him out for. Yeah, there's a 10,000 like comment that's calling him out. So he's still getting ratioed pretty hard. So I don't know. Going to be interesting. So I guess we'll have to see. But it's he is a professional wrestler. The Dr. Disrespect character is a professional wrestler. But the real dude, guy, whatever his name is, Beam or whatever, he did do some IRL things that I'm not sure he's going to be able to overcome. But I guess time will tell.
His name is Bean.
Beam.
Like a
Guy
beam of
Beam.
light.
It's like
BEAM or something like that.
It's like
Guy or something.
BHM or something.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Smash JT, what are some upcoming games that's on your radar? Do you have any games that are actually look good that's on your radar?
Yeah, Visions of Mana I want to pick up once I get through with Black Myth and Zelda day one. Still gonna finish Final Fantasy Rebirth, and now I want to get Warhammer after watching that video.
Yeah, that does look cool. That looks really good. That looks really good.
And I could talk about all the other games, but like part of the problem is it's like making YouTube videos, having a life outside of this, and playing video games. I'm like that, and all these games last like 70 hours. I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get through everything right now. It's hard. It's hard. First world problems, but
yeah, absolutely.
The Visions of Mana thing though is kind of sad because I guess the studio had layoffs.
Yeah, I made a video on that yesterday. Yeah. They not layoffs. They closed Oka Studio.
Oh, it was straight up closed. I thought they just
they have like a skeleton crew of a few people left to finish the rollout of Visions of Mana, and then once that's complete, they are shutting it. NetEase is cutting it and closing it completely.
Damn. Do we have a reason why?
Tencent decided that there's no money in what they're doing, and they are shifting their focus to other style games. And I think something has to do with Square Enix as well, financially not doing so hot and doing a whole reorganization on what they want to approach, because the walls are closing in on the game industry right now. And I don't think people are really recognizing just how dire it is. It is a very, very scary situation for a lot of companies, even the massive players. The only ones that are going to be definitely safe, obviously, are Microsoft, Nintendo, maybe not even Sony after what happened with Concord, though. So a lot's up in the air right now. That's why I'm just kind of like burying my head in the games that are coming out and enjoying them while I can.
Yeah, I mean, because it's hard to imagine Sony would actually be in any real trouble because they are such a behemoth when it comes to the gaming world. But, I mean, because the PlayStation 5 still... I haven't looked it up recently. I follow VGCharts.com a lot, but I think it's still... The PlayStation 5 is still pacing slightly ahead of the PS4.
And
at least it was.
And they sold out in China, thanks to Black Myth.
Yeah, so I mean, it's still rocking. I mean, they obviously this is a big problem for them, a big loss that's going to affect them in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like it's going to be on a much smaller scale.
Over $200 million.
Yeah,
the best case for them is to close down the American Sony Entertainment building in California, because that's why all of this shit's happening. It's because of the American fucking office that they moved to their primary headquarters.
Color me shocked.
Yeah.
The other thing too is video games are like super expensive. I mean, movies are too, but like we're learning you can't spend $200 million every time on a movie and it turn a profit. When they stop turning profits, you have to like figure something out and adjust and things like that. But like video games are expensive to make, man. Like there's not a whole lot of like cost saving methods to fix that other than
the problem is
laying people off.
There's too many AAA companies. There's too many AAA games. And it's a numbers game at this point where they're looking at it like a mobile phone game can churn and do the numbers and go worldwide and make just as much as a AAA game. So why do the AAA when you're competing with these behemoths in the industry? And there's basically, how many AAA games come out annually that interest you? And for me, there's like, it feels like one a month. And that's way too many for games that have 70 plus hours. Yeah. In addition to AA and indie games, it's just too much stuff to play. So I think it's just an unfortunate natural evolution and reduction of bloat.
And I feel like, oh, go ahead, Savvy.
Oh no, you go ahead.
Well, I feel like Sony and Microsoft are slowly, and maybe certainly Microsoft to a bigger extent and for a longer period of time, they're losing their identity in terms of the brand recognition of the systems and the company, and it's all becoming like a mixture, and it's always kind of been like that, but they've had their identities, and obviously Master Chief, Halo, and how that's just slowly died off over the last several years has been a big thing. But Nintendo, obviously, you can say whatever you want about them, but we know who Nintendo is. They have an identity. They have, something that you can connect with them that they're known for. Sony and Microsoft are losing that. PlayStation and Xbox are losing that.
Microsoft is doing it to themselves. They're shooting themselves in the foot. They've been proactively losing their identity ever since they went multi-platform from Xbox and PC because they were trying to migrate people to Windows platforms. And then in that, it made people be like, including myself, I'm like, why would I buy an Xbox? I have a great, powerful PC. Every single first-party Xbox game is coming to PC, so I'll buy a PlayStation 5. And by doing that, they lost out on sales on the Xbox. So they spread it too thin.
I'm still convinced that Microsoft is eventually just going to start creating a console, like a digital console.
Well, there are rumors that they're working on a portable console right now that's going to be all digital, potentially.
Yeah, because that's what they really want is because, then you'll just buy... their software is already on everybody's, most people's...
Well, not even buy it. It's just going to be streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They have the game streaming. They're just going to do a very light, very simple, just a screen streaming and be strictly Xbox Live.
Gaming's in a weird spot. Like, have you guys seen how a lot of these Nintendo YouTubers are really struggling right now? Game Explain, which I don't think Game Explain has problems because Andre is a fucking retard, the guy that runs the Game Explain, because he decided to push political propaganda with
the people he hired were very political as well.
100%. And I used to love Game Explain. I used to love Game Explain when they first came into the fold. I used to watch all of their videos, and then all of a sudden, you started to see like the political messaging and them taking official stances with Game Explain, which turned off a lot of people, obviously, because that's not what you wanted. Then they tied it into their YouTube content, and now Game Explain, 1.5 million sub channel, nobody watches it for the most part. No one cares. And they had problems a couple of years ago with a lot of the people that were connected to the company too, and they all left and created Good Vibes Gaming, I think. And those guys,
Good Vibes.
Yeah, I don't watch them that much, but they all seem like, let's be clear, as I've said every time, almost every one of these guys I talk to or talk about probably fucking hate me. All right, I've accepted that. And
me too, by the way.
They like that. I just accept it. Like, it doesn't mean I won't compliment them. I've complimented Spawn Wave. I watch Spawn Wave all the time. RGT85, who fucking won't follow me back on Twitter. And a lot of those guys, I love their content. They make great content. And by the way, that's 100% an inside joke at this point in time, and he's completely working me on it too. He made a joke about it. He's like, I'm not following back on Twitter. So it's just a gimmick at this point. But yeah, every one of these gaming guys, I just assume they all hate me. And but like Good Vibes Gaming and all that. But if you're making content about gaming and you're not bringing your political bullshit into it, I don't really care. I don't care what your real world opinions are. But Game Explain mixed it into that. But yeah, with Nintendo, I don't know when we're going to get the Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, that's
what
we're going to get that. That's what I was just going to say. And real quick, because I do have to go. How much longer does this go for?
We don't fucking know.
Okay. If you guys are still on when I come back, I'll join. Otherwise, I'll say my goodbye here because I got to go pick up my daughter.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing around
here. Yeah, same here. But no, I was going to say before I go, I think what's happening in the industry right now is everyone's waiting for what's next, and there's really nothing there. So it's just like the games. I think when Nintendo does come out with the Switch 2 and whatever it is next year, there will be a renaissance, and there will be YouTube channels that go back to churning that content out, and it will be reinvigorated once again. I think we're just kind of in a lull right now for that kind of content, which is great for our style of content. But I feel like there's an ebb and flow with how it all works. And on that note, I will say goodbye because I don't know.
Man. Hey, definitely make sure you guys subscribe to Smash JT. You're doing great work over there, brother. You're always welcome here, man. So I appreciate you, man. So mods will be dropping links to your channel, and let us know if you need anything, man.
Yeah, always an honor, and thank you so much for having me on. You guys are all legends, and thank you again.
Except for Ben. Don't worry, you don't have to. Ben's not.
Ben's cool. Ben's cool.
Give him enough time, you won't think that anymore.
Later, guys.
JT.
Thanks,
later, JT.
What were you gonna say, Savvy? You were talking about the Switch 2.
Yeah. So the Switch 2 should be coming out, I think, in the next year and a half.
Yeah.
Those are the rumors. But I wanted to actually bring it back to the point about the mobile games and like the low effort gotcha, essentially, because there is slightly less. I mean, it's a completely different workflow. I'm trying to word this carefully. Anyway, so just to put it into perspective, in 2023, MiHoYo for Genshin alone earned 2.3 billion on profit on 3.8 billion revenue. The top selling game for the same year was Hogwarts Legacy, which surpassed 1.3 billion in revenue. Now, Genshin's been out for a while, and all of that is just based off of the in-app purchases, essentially, for Genshin, right? Obviously, for Hogwarts, they're done. That's it. So when you compare the types of workflow, it does create an interesting dichotomy to dissect when you look at big companies trying to follow revenue instead of storytelling.
Yeah, because one is like, oh, hey, we dropped the game, we can move on and develop our next game, and we'll just keep doing that. Versus like, hey, we dropped a game, and now all these developers have to figure out how to make content that's going to keep the game entertaining. And we just saw that actually happen with Bungie Studios, because they were like, hey, we split our team into like 12 different teams, had them all like trying to do different games and figure out how to make these games sustainable and figure out how to make a model of gaming that was going to keep bringing in revenue constantly. And they couldn't figure out how to do it. And they were like, it just doesn't work that way. And I do think you're right. Like the workflow is different, and what the model of gaming is different. And, you know, I mean, essentially things like Genshin Impact, well, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily just a mobile game. That is part of the appeal. You can drop in and drop out whenever you want to do different things and stuff like that, versus a game that's going to take time. And at some point you have to realize that part of the reason that people do games, yes, it's to make money, but it's also to be entertained. It wasn't just about making money. It was about making things that people wanted to play and enjoy and have a good time with, because there's a cap on how much money you'll be able to earn from just selling a game. And if you're going to be focused on just trying to constantly generate profit and revenue, then you're not going to make as good of games. And Destiny is a good example of that too. If Destiny had come out with a massively great story and like a multiplayer that was kind of comprehensive, cool, but instead they focused more on how can we constantly monetize it. And look at the state of Destiny now. So,
yep. Very true. We are going to read some super chats, and
are we?
Beardo is.
You got it, Beardo.
Let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it. Why does everybody steal Jay's jokes?
Yeah, what the fuck, Ben?
Because Jay's funny.
Give Jay a shout out now, Ben.
That's what I just said. I said Jay's funny.
I genuinely shout out, Ben.
No,
hey, shout out to Jay. Subscribe to Drunk 3PO. He's almost to 100,000 subscribers, guys.
There you go.
It would mean the world to him. Please do it. Thank you.
It would mean the world to him so much to the point where he doesn't even care if you watch his content. It would mean the world to him.
That's all I got.
I'm a little nervous to do it, but Jay, you're in charge. I'll be right.
Oh.
Huh. All right. Bennett Talby for a $20 says, "You miss me? Beardo's mentor escaped prison recently. The Ohio butt-tickling bandit is his mentor. Everyone should clench their chocolate starfishes closed in fear. Limp Bizkit never gave us this warning in their third album." Thank you for the $20. The horror host for $10. Fun Chris Benoit fact of the day: 14 hours before it was released, the Benoit did his family like Mike's does dogs. Nancy's death was reported on Wikipedia.
Ooh.
80 the Demon Slayer for a $10. I made a promise to myself that tonight I will not say anything derogatory about Beardo. Instead, I present to you this detailed list of positive attributes, and then doesn't say anything. Thank you. Apocalypto for a 25. Northern California is very red. Most of us here hate the politics that we are forced to deal with. Grand Potato for a 10. I'm excited for Mech Warrior 5 clans. You play as the clan Smoke Jaguar during the start of the clan invasion of their inner sphere. Their target is House Karita of the Draconus Combine. Interesting. Thank you, Grand Potato. Let's see here. We have Escapo for a $5. Good luck tonight, Beardo. Hope your legs can handle carrying the show on your back. They're doing just fine. Dave Filoni's dog for a $5. Amazon's Rings of Power did to Tolkien's lore what Dave did to my backside. Cast me into the fire. Destroy me. Dean Domino for a $5. Wanted to give a shout out to a game that looks promising. Check out the Forever Winter Declaration of War trailer for pandering to actual gamers. Dan Vash, Sugar Mama for a $2. Is Dan here?
Where's her picture?
I can't highlight. I mean, I could. I just have to look for it. Oh, right here.
Oh, look at that.
Such a sweet lady.
All gums.
Recef the Cripple for a $5.
Wait, what? Who?
Recep the Cripple.
Recef the Cripple.
Recep or Recep?
Recef with an F.
Seth.
Recef the Cripple for a $5. Gurmy Griggs. I heard Beardo can't read the word Gurmy correctly and mispronounces it. Also, Mike, I hear, likes to eat Gurmy's dog meat. Beardo's fat. Nathan Cassidy for a $5. Much like Acolyte Season 2 getting canceled, I didn't expect Concord to get this treatment and then some. Talk about a win for everybody. Geeks and Gamers Play highlights for a $5. What 80s movie did you love as a kid, but later realized you only ever saw the TV version and the theatrical version had nudity? Mine is Beastmaster.
That's a good question.
Beastmaster might be mine too.
That's a really good question. I don't know.
Beastmaster was pretty good.
Caddyshack.
16 Candles, maybe?
There's no nudity in Cat.
Pretty sure
There's no
in Caddyshack.
No, it barely. They almost do it, and then he wakes up from his daydream.
Bro, 16 Candles is rated PG, and like the theatrical version.
Caddyshack definitely has
like the
nude
first
scenes,
5
though.
minutes is a
No.
girl naked in the shower.
Oh, Caddyshack. Sorry, yes, Caddyshack does.
What the fuck did you think I was talking about?
I went instantly. I was like Chevy Chase. I went to Christmas Vacation. My bad. Caddyshack, yes. Caddyshack does have nude.
Yeah, Terminator's a good one.
Oh,
Terminator.
Under Siege. Yeah. The
Did
cake
Commando
dancing
have
scene.
nudity? Did Commando have nudity? I remember Commando having nudity. Maybe I'm wrong. Total Recall.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Total Recall. Three boobs,
Watching
right?
Fast Times in the TV version is probably a terrible experience. Yeah, Under Siege was like that was with Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
There's some random scene where a girl pops out of a cake and she takes her shirt off, and then after that, it's all action.
That sounds like Steven Seagal for you.
Yep. Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah, Starship Troopers.
Yeah, that was a funny one right there. Actually, just like, wait, what?
Yep, boobs. Cool.
Girls are
This movie just got better.
Master
Troopers is so great, so great.
Oh yeah, so good. Master Gawa with a $5. Concord guy is merely thugnificent from the Boondocks. YouTube his dick riding Obama music video. It's also applicable and appropriate for current DNC. Thank you for the $5. Daniel Gray with a 2. Whoever reads this super chat is lame and gay.
Damn.
I see what you did there.
Should have had Mike read it.
Marcus Henry with a $5. Mario Doesn't Save Her has been trending. The song is actually kinda.
Go fuck yourself, Ben.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that music video.
Dude, that was random.
Typical
the TikTok
hijinks.
thing. The TikTok thing.
Ben
Yeah,
talks
the
shit
one with the
when
dude
nobody
who's
heard him.
like, he's Luigi and he's looking at Peach.
The black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I saw people
Yeah, it's
complain
good.
about it. I'm like, this is good. This took
Yeah.
creativity. This took somebody took time to put into this. It was fine. Yeah, I thought it was good.
I can be mad at Ben. You guys shared a gummy worm.
What?
Ben tried to talk shit and nobody heard him, and nobody responded. So I told him to go fuck himself. Made him feel better.
You guys shared a gummy worm.
Yeah, you guys. Remember
Ben
you guys
tried to
watched that
deep throat
movie real late at night alone together?
Yeah. Ben tried to give me a good old fashioned. Yeah. I was like, no, I'm good, bro.
It makes
Typical
it
hijinks
a
with the 5.
old-fashioned.
Remember those? Remember those good old fashioned hand jobs? Man, they
Yeah.
don't do those anymore.
They were holding hands at the movie theater. It was wild, bro. I've never seen anything like that.
Typical hijinks with the $5. Mike's most hated movie is All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Marcus Henry, I did not read your super chat wrong. I did not read Marcus Henry's super chat wrong. It's literally this is how it is.
You
Mario didn't save her has been trending. The song is actually kinda. And that's just where it ends. I don't know.
Blue ball on us.
Thank you, Marcus Henry. I appreciate you, man. Exacting Cloud with the 199, all sub to Jay after he hits 100K.
Oh.
Jason Yankovic with a $5. Jay, I shouldn't be the guy with 100 subs. Well, since we have to agree with Jay, I guess I'll unsub.
That's pretty good.
Pain laugh.
Ron Cook for a 5. I
crying
unsubbed
on
from
the
Jay a
inside.
year ago, and I ain't coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Sketch for a $2 says blah. War Wizard for a 199. It's a big day for Beardo, too, today. He's rash free.
Really?
Congrats.
Congratulations.
What happened with that?
I don't know. It's just a.
Why do
one
you
of those.
like poop? Why is that a thing?
It's a valid question. It's very concerning. It's very
Why
weird.
do you like poop, Beardo?
Why is that your shtick, though? Why was no one surprised by that?
I know, like it's
Like, I've experienced a lot. Like I've come across so many like fetishes and weird shit on the internet, but like I can't understand the fecal one.
Why
I
do
don't.
you like
I don't.
poop?
I don't. I don't like poop. The fuck is that?
You talk
fuck
about
is
it every
that?
day.
yeah. You talk about it a
I
lot.
talk about taking shit.
Why? It's not like everybody
Beardo
doesn't do
likes
it, so you
poop.
go out of your way to talk about it. And
No, I'm good at
explain
it, though.
and go into detail about it. It's weird.
You're good at pooping?
There's a sport for it.
He's
I
like,
might
"I'm
be one
good
of the
at it,
best,
though.
to be honest.
It's one of my skills.
You know, that's fine. I just want to
Better
know. Like,
pooper than everybody. I'm one of the best.
Don't put
I
that on
shit
your
better than
resume.
everyone. My shits are better.
the diarrhea comment, I haven't been able to shake that.
No.
They're better than yours.
It's just the most efficient way.
What?
He told me I had tiny
Diarrhea
shits.
is the
I
most
said I have
efficient way to
huge
take a
shits.
shit. It's
That is
quick.
not true at
Yes,
all.
it comes out like a fucking super soaker, then you're
Oh my God,
done.
you know why diarrhea happens? It dehydrates you as well. It's not efficient. It
I'm
actually
hydrated as fuck. I drink a lot of water.
Me too. I
I'm
drink a lot of
concerned
soup.
Hey, I have an important message. Let's keep it
No,
moving.
Ben. God damn it, Ben.
What? Ben, you do not have the authority like Jay.
Did it
Like,
work?
You're right. You're right.
I
Hey,
have-
Jeremy, you're
I-
right. Let's keep
I
it
have
moving.
I have
keep it moving.
an idea. Let's keep it moving.
Hey guys, remember Ben told you too wise.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving, though. Guys, come on. Don't sit around.
I just wanted to know. I'm sorry.
Christian Rocker for a 199. Jeremy and Savvy binge versus weekly releases. Go. Just those two, huh?
Binge?
I was just
Yeah,
wondering.
binge for me.
Oh, wait, so you prefer binge over weekly?
Mhm.
But that's just personal preference. Do you recognize
Holy
that?
fuck. Answer the question.
So no,
Release
this
is way
whole thing
better.
started because I had said that when you do the binge release model, it loses companies money because then they're only going to subscribe to a service for 1 month, whereas if you have weekly releases, in
My
terms
arg-
of revenue.
My argument is if you make good content, it doesn't really matter. So like if you're Netflix and you consistently release good products, then you're going to maintain your customers. If you release shitty products, then you're going to lose customers regardless if the show is successful or not. The Acolyte was a weekly model and it lost Disney money because it was a shitty product.
Yeah.
Whereas Stranger Things was a binge model and Netflix made a fuck ton of money off of it because it was a good model. But if you're talking about in isolation, yes. But if the overall model is that you give people good stuff, they're going to come back and they're going to support you. The problem is there's a lot of shitty products out there right
A
now.
lot. Yeah.
Now you can bring something like a Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones 1000% is something that should have been a weekly model because it was literally a movie every week. Like I would never want Game of Thrones to be a binge because Game of Thrones was operating on a whole different level, you know. Whereas something like Cobra Kai, 30-minute episodes, I want to fucking wait, you know. I want to see all of there is circumstances you can bring into each one of those, but the bottom line is if you make something good, people are going to keep coming back to your service and supporting you regardless. That's the bottom line.
Well, Netflix is profitable, and at one point they had banger show after banger show.
Yeah.
They had Daredevil, and they dropped Arcane, and they had all the dude. They were killing it in the market. So.
Yeah, but something like Game of Thrones, just there's no way. Like, if you're putting that much money and time and effort into your episodes and your production, then you absolutely deserve to have 1 week where you give the audience something, and then there's a week to kind of build up and speculate to that. Same with what they're probably getting with House of the Dragon. I'm not watching House of the Dragon, but that's obviously playing in that same level that Game of Thrones was operating in, versus something, look, Stranger Things is a classic example. And I know they've kind of done the stunted release model now, where they release half the season and then they release the second half of the season. But
a lot of shows have started doing that. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the overall, like, ultimately Netflix is in the driver's seat. If Netflix actually continues to produce good content, Netflix is in the driver's seat. They can do whatever they want because of they have the best UI of any streaming platform. It's not even close. People are already trained to go to Netflix. Like, that's where people are comfortable. And if Netflix
and they have the meme.
Yes, they have everything. So if Netflix actually just continues to produce good content, they're in the driver's seat. And if
their subscription,
and if Netflix decides to want to move to the weekly model, they can make that work, just like they can make the binge model work as well. They can make either one of them work, but only Netflix can do that because they are the ones that are driving the ship. Amazon Prime can't establish what the standard's going to be. Apple, whatever theirs is. Who else is out there? HBO Max. Like, they can't drive the industry. Netflix has the ability to drive the industry in wherever direction they want, as long as they're producing good content.
So I guess,
but I personally prefer the binge model for me.
For content.
No content. No, like a content creator from a YouTuber standard.
Better for weekly.
It's better for weekly, but for me as a viewer.
Yeah,
I would rather watch the binge model.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just as a consumer of the content.
Yeah.
But so I guess my take on it, because I didn't really have too much of an opinion either way. But like, if you have like HBO and then that you have a good thing, releasing it weekly, and then if it spans over 2 months, you're more likely to retain the membership for 2 months. Whereas if you release it on a binge model, then everybody just watches it in 1 month, and then that second month doesn't receive revenue. It gets a drop.
Yeah.
So that was my only conversation about it.
Well, I do agree with that to some extent, but I just think that everything is circumstantial. So like,
very.
Like I don't know if Squid Game would have been the massive phenomenon it was if it was a weekly model.
That's interesting.
You know what I mean? I'm not sure Squid Game goes to be this mega viral, lightning in a bottle for a short amount of time.
Water cooler conversation.
Same as Tiger King, right? Wasn't Tiger King just a crazy?
Exactly. Tiger King went from nothing to this massive thing for a short period of time. Now,
but Tiger King came out during the pandemic, so there
true.
was a lot of people at home, looking to be entertained.
So, so it's just like somebody said Squid Game was weekly. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I think so.
Also,
Squid Game was not a weekly model.
Also, to Jeremy's point too, Netflix just did something really fucking smart. Next year, they have WWE now.
Yes.
That's a built-in weekly model that has a huge, loyal fan base of people, and it's probably going to bring in a ton of new fans of WWE, which means bringing new fans into Netflix. Like, it's
buying IPs is the way to go.
Yeah.
Squid Game wasn't released weekly. The whole thing released on in September.
Yeah, the whole thing was. Everything Netflix has released has been binge for the most part. I don't know if there was. Has Netflix released any prominent series that was weekly?
Not that I can remember.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. And there's reasons why that you can point to why Netflix is the most successful, and it's not just because they it's not their original content.
So
a lot of
I'm thinking of anime.
So
they do have anime that they release weekly, but that's based on
different.
like the release of the which is smart though for the anime crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, even like One Piece, like, would that have been this massive thing? Yes, because it's built off a massive IP already, but would it have gotten normies involved? And I don't know. I don't know if normies would have fell in love with the show on a week-to-week basis. I have no idea. because we live in a different world. Like, you have to be Game of Thrones to keep people excited from week to week. Like, you can't just be like a slightly above average show and keep people entertained week to week. We are in a new world where Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, they pull people's attention all the time. So you have to be next fucking level to actually drive people from week to week to keep their interest. And that's the majority of shows are not like that, unfortunately. They're just not. And there's just way too much competition right now. The Acolyte did it. Yeah, the Acolyte did it. But Jay, say something.
Well, that's why like some of the Disney Star Wars shows.
Look at that. Oh, nice.
They released like 3 episodes at a time because I think they already knew like the first episode is not going to hook people. But if they could get them, to watch the first 3, maybe that will keep them around longer. So I also think they do that on purpose to get numbers up, because if people were going to take a chance on one of these Star Wars shows, if they watch like the first 3 episodes, it'll look like, oh, the viewership was up for the first 3. So that looks good.
For those shareholders.
A lot of times these shows are like, especially with the writing now, they put their best foot forward in their first 3 episodes, and they know they don't have enough content to like.
They suck you in.
Yeah, they're like, oh man, here's our best stuff in the beginning, and then maybe the ending will have some cool shit in it, but like in between is awful.
Yep. Yeah. Really quick before we get back to Super Chats, I just want to remind everybody, if you go to 221B Tactical, we have the IDOT 199 shirt for our San Antonio meetup. This is the first time that the new Geeks and Gamers mascot IDOT has been presented on any type of merch, and we're looking forward to everyone getting that shirt. This is a better look at it. That is IDOT. We have the IDOT emojis. Krista put those in the chat earlier. Hail to IDOT of the 199. And so the point with this character is he's going to be themed to different, all types of different things we're going to do with the character, but this is the first time we've presented him. You also have the Flex Fit hats, Geeks and Gamers Online original since 199. So if you go over to 221B, you can get those. They're going to be available for 2 weeks, and then they're done, and then we're going to get those shipped out to everybody. And then we have some concept art of some future stuff we're going to do with IDOT. We've got a lot of different opportunities out there, so looking forward to that. It's going to be really cool. So I'm looking forward to the rest of it. So thank you guys for going over there. And, of course, feel free to go anywhere on the 221B site and see what all they have, because they do a great job for us. Really good quality stuff. Suresh and his team have been really good to us, so we hope you guys are good to them as well. So thank you guys.
Oh, yeah. Golden Nuggets with a $5. Hey, guys, ask Beardo about him liking them pointy. Yeah, I said I liked perky, pointy nipples.
No, what
on
you
women.
said was you like
boobs.
pointy boobs. He said he liked pointy boobs.
I said pointy boobs.
He goes, I
on
love
women to specify.
Yeah, well, dude.
Dude, you never fucking know, dude, what these fuckers are gonna say in
Somebody
chat.
was like, "Yo, are you gay, Beardo?" And he goes, "No, I love women. I love titties. Titties are great. Titties are awesome. I love them so much."
I said I'm a boob guy.
I love pointy boobs.
I said I'm a boob guy. I like the pointy, perky nipples, man.
He said
They're
pointy boobs, and then people were like, "Yo, pointy boobs? Like Laura Croft?" And he goes, "Well, like perky too." But yeah, it sounded like a gay man trying to describe boobs.
Do you know how titties work?
Know.
I wouldn't. I have 3 children.
I played with a copious amount of titties.
That didn't answer the question. That was filler.
Yeah.
So I know how they work.
Okay.
What?
What do you mean I know how they work? What the fuck are we talking about?
Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about? Do we know how they fucking work? Now explain yourself. What the fuck do you mean? How do they work?
Wow.
Well, he's really good.
No,
he's trying to process it. He's trying to get her to tell him how they work.
Family friendly. But
He's trying to
like
get
all
her to tell him.
titties can go pointy. You know that, right?
What?
Okay, so you're just
Sorry,
retarded.
I
That's
usually
fine.
tone you out, so I toned out the
it's
first part
fine.
of what you
It's
said.
fine.
No!
Did you see Danky's version of that?
Yes.
Who hit his face and it's just a puddle of blood?
Oh, yeah.
I'll explain it to you when you're older, Beardo. It's fine.
Hey, Beardo, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, come on, man. What are we doing?
Gohan creates for $5.
I want to play Call of Duty. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. What are you doing?
Dude,
Come on!
you guys spent
Why don't
30
you go- why
minutes
don't you go
talking
fucking-
about
why don't you go-
Banter Weekly.
And?
It was interesting.
Go Hunt Creates for a $5 Need to give Savvy a Tuesday night's main event title. Tumblr Raylo Liaison. Do it.
I'm not
Genie the
Raylo.
Machine for a $5. The common housefly's lifespan is 15 to 30 days. Concord is shorter.
Yeah.
M Campia U fan for a $5 took a week's vacation and came back, and these two bitches, upper left and right, are still here. Sorry, I was eating cake.
What the fuck?
Philip Johnson for a $5. Beardo would jump after his mom because she's fat enough to break his fall. Ron Cook for a $2. Agatha should get Jay to 200K. Escapo for a $2.
I'm looking forward to that show. Sorry.
Let's keep it moving.
Escapo for $2. I jumped to get away from Saggy and her foot odor. Yeah. Nasty. Beardo licks windows for a $5. Steph, how does one successfully pick up a hot, thick Latina mommy? Mo Lester for a $2.79. I heard Savvy's Mangold pees on her hand for money. Master Gawa for a $5. I came to roast Savvy, but I already had Arby's today. Hi, Savvy. Love ya. And don't forget to grab Mad Island before Steam bans it for being too extreme.
No shot, bro. Said
Shit,
that.
bro. What
Holy
the fuck
cow.
was that? Fucking
Oh, I get it.
hell,
Roast
bro.
beef.
Roast beef. Holy fuck, bro. God fuck.
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. What just happened?
God damn, bro.
Oh, shit. Jeez Louise.
What was that from, Krista? What were you playing?
Elden Ring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That game. Let's keep it moving.
By the way, just because.
Canadian bear.
Aw.
That's like last year's thing. Come on.
You literally dressed up like the bear like a week ago.
Somebody sent me like $1,000. What are you gonna do?
Is that the going rate for
casual.
Canadian bear? I just gave you 7 seconds for free.
Damn, I killed a dog for 20 gifted subs.
In a video game.
I talked about pointing
in a video
boobs for
game,
free.
obviously. Yeah.
In a video game.
Yeah, I would never do that in real life to a real dog. I like dogs.
Fantastic, Mr. Knox, for $2. What a year for games. Concord being the year's flop. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Corpo Cream for a $5.
Not the year. Like, that might be the greatest flop in the history of video games. That's how big of a flop that is.
Yeah.
Corpo Cream for a $5. Thoughts on Grums demanding McDrizzle's personal info before talking to him on a stream?
Say what?
So
What are your thoughts on Grums demanding Mick Drizzle's personal info before talking to him on a stream? Like a debate.
No, I don't even know. I don't
He was
know
arguing
about
with
it.
some guy, and he told him if they wanted to debate that because everybody knows who Grums is and his personal information is there, that there needed to be even stakes, so the guy couldn't just like talk shit on the internet and hide after a debate. So
I think that's fair. And I don't know if demand is the right word, but if an individual invites someone else to talk and then the person says, hey, these are my stipulations to talk, then the other person can either decline or accept it. Who the fuck gives a shit?
Well, no. So I need more
get it.
context here. So is this
Yeah.
someone that's going after Grums constantly?
yeah, they've been going after him for
Is
a
this the dude
while.
who doxed him?
So okay. So if you're constantly,
no, that's not the same
He,
guy.
if
he
you're
wanted his information so he could give it to his lawyer. That's what.
okay.
Grums
So the whole thing is like if Grums is actually like just finding people and demanding that information, then that's bullshit. But you're telling me that's not what's going on. You're saying this is a person who's constantly going after Grums, which he has a ton of people going after him. And so he's like, fine, you want my attention? You got it. So if you want to have a debate, here's the stipulations. If that's what happened, I don't see that as being anything bad. Like don't, if your life is dedicated to some person on the internet and then that person finally acknowledges you and they go, hey, if we're going to talk, then I don't think there's anything specifically wrong with that if that's what happened.
Yeah.
So
and that's basically what happened. The guy goes after him all the time. He's been making YouTube videos about him and trying to constantly go after him and stuff. And so
yeah,
he's like, all right, give me your info. I'll give it to my lawyer and we can talk.
Listen, if your life is dedicated towards going after someone and they acknowledge you, then like if Mark fucking Hamill acknowledges me tomorrow, I'm going to make bank. So yes, the point is that the person that you're constantly like hating on the internet acknowledges your existence, then take advantage. End of discussion. So if Mark Hamill responds to me tomorrow or Brie Larson, guess what? I am going to monetize the fuck out of it.
I know Brie.
Brie cheese.
That was so awkward. Like, Krista saved you from. I know Brie. Nobody said anything.
We don't know how to relate to the guy.
Tell her Ryan says hi.
Yeah.
Black Cane for a $2. Unsubscribe from Drunk 3PO. No 1,000 for Gay J.
Well, it was a good run.
Razorburn for a $5. Jay got compliments while sporting your shirt, hanging out with Chris Gore at Dragon Con. Hell yeah, shout out.
What shirt was it? But thank you for wearing it. It's good stuff, man.
Ram Potato for a 199 says, plushie now.
I just got yelled at by Krista. There's a lot of super chats. She told me to shut the F up.
I see, Beardo, I got your back.
She said that shut the fuck up, Jaron.
At least one person does. Fantastic Mr. Knox for a $5. By the way, the lead developer for Concord, who calls herself the professor, awful quiet about the CEO of Firewalk Studios, had to grovel and admit failure.
Grovel.
Fantastic Mr. Knox for a $2 with a message retracted. Thank you. D-Day McLean for a $7. Beardo, does the Hulk have the biggest green peen you've ever seen? Quit looking, Gaylord. I don't know why I do this show anymore, man.
What is that?
Why do I
That
do
word
this?
was like 1989. You freaking Gaylord.
You gay. Why do I do this? Ron Cook for $2.
I've been trying to figure that out.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Chicken Legs. Again.
Hey.
That's Beardo. Beardo has chicken legs.
I feel like this all got worse since my first day.
100%.
You'd be right.
100%,
Fantastic
100%.
Mr. Knox for $2. Anyway, hell fellow iDots. Thank you. Shaggy Rogers book reviews for $5. Meek got bullied by the chat. Long live Sneak Meek the dog eater. Basket City for a $5 first time follower. Dog Eater McGee for a $199 says I love dogs. Engel for a $2 says Epic Mike auditioning for that ATF.
Yeah.
Grand Potato for a $199. Are you part Asian, Mike?
Yeah.
I would have been if I ate the dog, but it didn't drop any meat, so.
Frank the Tank for a $2. I did it. Was me that gave him the subs for the dog.
Yeah, you
Ministry of Wrong Think for a $199. Beardo's goal: member to wipe front to back. I have a bidet. Mountain Mutt for a $5. Old Renaissance Boomer told me that told me to be glad I missed Meek's stream. He said Mike would have shot me too. Damn. Caesar's Chavez Dog Whisperer for a $199. Mike is an awful person. C&D Design for a $5. Hail the $199. Geeks and Gamers iDots. Beardo, lay off the salts and get to leg day in your life. I agree with Jay. Hail Ripa, Trump 2024. Krista's Queen of the 199. Southeastern Kaiju for a $2. The chat is always right. Mike Vick agrees. Riley for a $5. Not once, but twice, but 4 times. Hashtag Dog Lives Matter, Meek.
I saw this one just come in and I had to look it up. So RIP to legendary gun tuber Paul Harrell. I didn't know who he was. I looked him up. He's got 1 million subscribers.
Whoa.
Just uploaded a video today titled I'm Dead, and he is dead. And apparently he was diagnosed with cancer, and so apparently he knew that he was, he was almost. I haven't watched it all. I'm just assuming off the transcript. Okay. But yeah, the title of the video is I'm Dead. That's wild, man. Look at this. So.
Oh gosh.
Right here. Look at that.
Holy shit, bro.
That's crazy. And then towards the end, it's like he's got people talking about him that maybe were connected to him. That is awful, bro.
I'm not going to do that. To pancreatic cancer.
Oh, that's awful. So rest in peace. Wow, Wow.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's awful. So that's but thanks for letting us know. R.I.P. to him and his family. And I hope everything hope everything works out for him. Man, that's rough.
That's crazy.
A lot of people are saying he's a good dude in the chat. So.
Lance for 199. I didn't even realize Ben wasn't here. Go away, Ben. Lance for 199 says it again. Thank you. Mike the Doggo Killer for a $20. Hi, my name is Mike and I hate dogs.
Taught us a lot about firearms and tactics.
Yeah, a lot of people are. So.
Wow.
Yeah, when I looked it up, I was like, well, I want to give this a little more of a mention than just reading the super chat on it. But that's sad. That's sad. I'll probably. I think I actually want to check the video out later. Just to hear
The
what he
video
says.
was released by his brother.
Yeah, I mean, I figured this is something like they had planned out. You know.
Yeah, he said at the very beginning of the video, at the time of this, like I basically instructed him to release this when I die. He recorded it back in December.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he knew he didn't have a lot of time left.
Okay.
AI sees the Bible. Every Eye Ministries for a $2. Any Space Marine 2 streams from the panel? I'll be streaming it.
It looks like it looks like the I at least want to try that game out. So it looks fun.
I'm a big 40K fan, so I'm like, or growing 40K fan, I should say.
Mr. Dangs for a $2.79. Why does Savvy look like a 40-year-old man skater? He kind of does, doesn't she?
She is. Yeah.
Johan creates with a $5.
She's like Avril Lavigne from like 15 years ago. Their Skater Boy era.
A little bit.
Johan creates for a 5 says there's a new Danky video. Grant Potato for a 5. Backstage Ben was his nickname in high school. Sideways Stand for a $2.
That one.
Ben is the Meg of Geeks and Gamers.
Someone says that every week.
Hi, Ben.
What does that mean?
No, Jay.
He's nice to me.
I don't know either.
There's no new Danky video. So the last one was the poo one. But it's a good opportunity to play this one though, because it's a good one.
Look at his head flying around like a stick. Weird.
Jay's eye.
Just let your soul.
Oh man, you gotta sing with the piano.
Oh, I don't know what what am I supposed to sing with what piano song?
You don't hear it?
I don't know what the song is though. Like,
come on, man. You're supposed to like freestyle it, man.
Freestyle?
What's good? Geeks
So
and
good.
Gamer.
I was like so caught off guard. I was like middle of drinking water or some shit. And he's like, "Sing, Mike." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
It's so funny because I uploaded that on Twitter, and this was Danky's reply to it. Right here, the Kermit. He like,
Bro, after that dog thing, dude, they're like, "Somebody wake up Danky. We got to get him in here now." I was like, "Dude, leave him."
Danky's great. Danky's great. You're gonna be seeing Danky doing some more stuff with G&G. So, hail Danky.
Legend.
Johan creates with a $5. Tuesday night's main event where all the sanity, morality, and common sense is thrown out the window. Laugh my ass off.
Pretty much.
Albert, not a retro for a 5. Hail Steph, High Priestess of the Spicy Cult, Slayer of the She-Hulk, Destroyer of the Coven, On the View, and Crusher of Trendy Bimbos. Who's next? Savvy's Bean for a 199. Will savvy'sbean.com be available soon? Wolframe Heart for a 199. Fuck Call of Duty. Hashtag rescue Dave Filoni's dog.
Hey, I'm okay with that. I say they don't deserve shit. If you're not interested in supporting them, tell them to go fuck themselves and fuck Activision. I don't give a damn.
Johan creates for a 5. Modern Warfare 2 and 3, OG and Black Ops OG will always be the GOAT. I won't play anything else Call of Duty other than those ones.
OG Blops. GOAT.
Albert, not a retro for $2. Is Toilet Boy's mic in the bowl totally fake? I don't know. Golden Nuggets for a $2. Call of Duty sounds like Beardos making cookies.
Yeah.
Rolando A. Ramirez for a $5. Beardo cringe. Mike the Doggo Killer for a $50. Don't worry, it's in a different currency. It's probably like a 199. Hi, Beardo. Will you share your leg day routine so we know what to avoid? You shouldn't laugh when you have hobbit feet, Savvy.
You have hobbit feet?
The Singing Tigs for a 5. Epic Michael Vick. Jay opening the door. Pets beware. Geeks and Gamers don't play. Jeremy Prime on a mission from Homotron to slob every knob for his semen blood.
God dang!
Clive Griffiths for a $5. Into UK, gagging means do you want it, really want it. Rolando A. Ramirez for a $5. First Descendant is pissing me off with the new season. Horrible mission objectives to do, and you have to do them solo. I'll just farm in the base game. Sergeant Sodomy for a $199. You got to get Grizzy on Tuesday night's main event. Shanky Owns for a $5. If Concord comes back, which it likely will, expect it to be the most aggressively monetized F2P games. Sony wants its $250,000 back.
Steph, Krista, and Steph have been silent. It's because I told them both to shut the fuck up.
Not allowed to talk.
Not allowed to talk in here around my watch unless you get permission. Understand? Keep the women in line. That's the Geeks and Gamers way.
Savage man.
Yeah, that works out real well in my case.
Grand Potato, well.
Okay, I'm not a woman. It's fine. You were going to make that joke and it was going to be great. You did good.
Grand Potato for a 5. Concord to Concord Harder. Return of the Re. Handjob Harris for a 2. Who drinks more horse semen, Tim Waltz or Beardo?
Oh my.
Nico Lex Mage I.199 for a 199. Jesus, what a lineup. Love you, Figs. Hail.
Thank you.
Albert Not a Retro for a 5. Paint Sydney Sweeney green and put her in a hut girl outfit. If that makes me toxic, then it's your honor to be so.
Man,
say it
struggling.
loud.
How much you think that part of me get saying that the women shut the fuck up is gonna get clipped? To go see, he's controlling them.
Yeah.
God.
Can't wait for you to get canceled again.
It'll happen. It happens at least once a week.
Every time he gets canceled, he makes more money.
Thank you for the $5.
By the way, we have a new rule around here, and I understand that there's about 8 or 10 really mad. They're mad at Rippa. Okay, there's about 8 or 10 of them. Okay, they're mad at Rippa. I can't tell if you're actually memeing on him because that's all we do here, or if you really hate him. So if you really hate Eric, you got to send at least 50. Preferred to have $100 super chat. If you send me a 50 or 100 hating on Rippa, I know you're a true Rippa hater. If it's below 50, I'm just going to assume it's part of the G&G meme culture.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules. I'm just trying. I want you to be acknowledged. You deserve to be acknowledged. So 50 and above means you're a true Rippa hater. Below 50, you're just in the meme culture. Go ahead, Beardo.
Yep.
Sure. Nicolex Mage I.for a 109. Jeremy likes dude butts.
Dude butts?
Albert Not a Retro for a 2. My Hamor to be so, not why honor. Sorry about that. We forgive you. It's okay.
What the
Not my fucking fault. Don't fucking put that on me.
Bro, you're the one reading, bro.
Yeah, I'm fucking reading what they write. Mountain Mutt for a 199. Ordered my pack, Jay. Looks awesome.
Yay.
Fantastic, Mr. Knox for $2. If Chris Chan can get 100,000, then Drunk 3PO can too.
Yay.
We're working on it.
Gohan Creates for a 5. Quick question to you guys for streaming software. Which do you use? Streamlabs, StreamYards, OBS, or Restream? OBS and Restream is key.
Yeah, so it just really depends on what works best. So, like most of the panel streams we do, I run StreamYards because it's just easier to highlight the chat, highlight comments, things like that, and keep up with your super chats. But if I'm running the gaming streams, I use OBS and Restream. So it really just depends on what works best for what you're trying to do.
Thank you. Nicolex for another 199. Savvy ships anything if it's outlandish and hentai. Nicolex with another 199. Finally, Beardo speaks yet doesn't train legs. Albert Not a Retro for $5. I want Gina Carano to go on social media and offer to accept Alyssa Mercante's open challenge to fight me, bitch. How soon will she block Gina?
Very
She probably
quickly.
already is. 16-bit mascot for $5. Hail the Geeks plus the Gamers. Bring together the two incompatible groups. Thank you. Cutest puppy at the orphanage for $5. Have you seen my dad, Mike? Pretty sure he was with you when he went out for more medicine. Mike?
Mike's muted. Moving on.
Nicolex Mage IDOT for 199 says keep it moving.
Yep.
Martin for
purposely had
$5. All this Billy talk reminds me of the Kermit songs, Kermit Sings videos. Look them up if you haven't seen them. They're great. Grand Potato for 199. Was the guy eating people's faces related to Mike?
Yeah.
Gohan Creates for the $5.
Faces. I eat dog. Well, I didn't eat the dog.
Wait, what?
I was
What?
trying to eat the dog.
Confession?
Okay?
You did.
No, the dog didn't drop any meat to eat.
Yikes.
But would you have
Told me it
eaten the
would.
meat if the dog dropped?
Unbelievable.
Of
Mike.
course.
Unbelievable, dude.
Survival out there in the jungle. Okay?
Mike, I have a suggestion for you, okay? You ready?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! My man.
Called
Gohan Creates with a 5. Smash JT needs to dress up as the Mask from the Mask movie with that hammer for Halloween. Do it. Rest in peace, Bad Wolf for a $5. Beardo would be the first to go because of his chicken legs.
Chicken.
Land
No, he's
Schnickets
just running
Zackass
like
with a
snacks.
$5. If you don't have any survival skills, you would be the first to go in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Mo Zamboni with a 5. Savvy can't last 20 minutes against UV light. How the fuck is she going to win against zombies? 100% a liability. Trip her and run. It's true.
That's gross.
Exacting Cloud for a $5. Why is Beardo holding that flimsy sword like he knows how to swing it? That's got to be fucking retarded. Nicolex Mage IDOT for a 199 says 199. F yes, Elon, let's fucking go. Albert Not a Retro for a 2. Savvy, shh, you're here to be pretty. Stop talking.
If I'm here to be pretty, y'all got to raise your standards. Holy shit.
That's why Beardo was here originally.
What, to shut the fuck up?
Yes.
To be pretty.
To the certainly wasn't to be pretty.
Big Ounce for a $5. Epic Mike, help a Beardo get a dad. Ben, have fun watching what I did in your honor. And all hail the long man suffering playing Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, Mauler.
Thank you. John Goats for a 2. Jeremy, buy Astrobot 3D platformer with no DEI. Sideways Stand for a 2. Come on, people, let's get Jay to 100K. We're so close.
Yeah, let's do
John
it.
Goats for a 2. Zelda was playable in the one Philip CDI game. Rippa's stolen game cartridge for a $2. Just subbed with this burner account to Drunk 3PO.
Thank you.
Double Hawk for a $5. There was a writer who talked about putting her activist bullshit in Space Marine 2, but it looks like she's no longer working there.
Yeah, they had hired
Good.
a person that they were trying to have write for it, and yeah, they're not there anymore. Because GW doesn't really like you trying to change the lore. So
We got the Saska sisters in the meme now. I mean, we have meme culture. Like, that's all we are. Hail to the Saska sisters.
I think it's funny that the meme is Jeremy, who is a homosexual.
They don't say gay, they say a homosexual.
Dude, they were like sending like Mr. E super chats. I was like,
Yeah.
guys, send the super chat. Don't throw the memes on. Leave the memes for our streams, all right? Don't be confusing people on the
Donna Hall became a new channel member. Thank you, Donna. Aberjam over on Rumble for $1. If Savvy was a hobbit, the Shire folk would call her Sasquatch and banish her from the village because her freakishly large and hairy feet. And Knockmamon with a 3-parter for $3 each. Part 1. Hi, Madam Savvy. I just wanted to say thank you for playing Dustborn. Upon hearing the theme song say, "We're the new porn," multiple times, I've been able to kick my porn addiction because it's no longer erotic to me. That's probably a first for you. A sick degenerate like you has made someone become closer to God rather than further away. I hope St. Peter at least briefly takes that into consideration before pulling the lever that sends you into hell for your twisted yayo fetish.
Jeez.
I promise I won't forget what you did for me while I'm in heaven with Jay and Krista. You're burning in eternal hellfire with Jeremy. Good night, everyone.
Good
fucking Jeremy do wrong?
Holy fuck. But I agree. Thank you. And
I'm
Aquaman.
just for existing. That's why, you know.
Like, I get me, but like, why are you reduced to my level?
I'm kind of responsible for this shit show.
That's true.
Anyway.
Fucking read, Beard. What are you doing?
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
Never mind. You guys wouldn't understand.
There's so much-
Unapologetic art for a 19 months is...
us.
My fantasy draft literally starts in 2.5 minutes, and I just got an advertisement pop up.
What's that got to do with me?
Send me an invite. Let's go.
You guys asked.
Why didn't you invite me to your fantasy draft?
Yeah.
Why didn't you invite me?
Because it's with my real friends.
Oh.
Hey.
People don't call me gay, okay?
I don't ever call you gay.
Your real friends better call you gay, or they're not real friends.
I call them gay. They're
By
like,
the way-
really? I'm like, yeah, you're fucking gay.
Beardo tell you
They're
guys
like, oh,
about the time
Beardo's
I
projecting
called
on
him
us
and
again.
told
He's
him he
like, you guys are totally gay, right? No.
Dolphins going all the way this year. Tua for the championship.
Get the fuck
Right,
out
Jay?
of here,
The Dolphins are
Right, Jay?
trash, bro.
Right.
Can someone buy me the NFL Network so I can watch the Dolphins game?
Huh?
No.
He just asks people. He's like, I'm getting ready to drop a book and make all this money. I'm hanging out with Gina Carano. Yo, can somebody buy me NFL Network?
Can somebody buy me the
Tesla.
somebody buy me the football package?
I'm buying a Tesla. Fuck, I need NFL Network, bro. I just spent all my money on this Tesla.
Hey
I
Jay,
need
guess
help.
what? I'm getting the NFL package. I'll text you and let you know who won.
Lions are going all the way this year, by the way.
No.
Sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Nope. It's fucking Lions, bro.
Anyway.
Roll Tide,
Wait,
baby.
you guys
Roll
realize
Tide.
that they can both go to the Super Bowl. They're in
Roll
different fucking
Tide.
conferences.
No.
I don't give a fuck. I
Dolphins
just
are going
think
to
they're
win
not
it.
going.
Dolphins are going to win it.
No.
Holy
Lions,
fuck.
man.
Unapologetic art for a 19 months is Leighton Gay. Underworld for $1. I love your show. God bless you and your family and President Trump. Look at that. Thank you.
Wholesome comment.
Very wholesome. Master Austin for 17 months. Hail IDOT. Shut up, Beardo. Fight on. Oh, he said sup, Beardo, not shut up, Beardo. Sorry.
Wow.
No,
That's
so
what
many
abuse
people.
victim does.
Dude,
He's
that's,
used to
it's
criticism
trauma.
and mean stuff.
That's the
an
trauma.
He's like an abused dog at this point. He just doesn't
Fucking
even know
trauma,
He
man.
doesn't even know when somebody's being
He says,
nice.
hail IDOTs. Sup, Beardo. Fight on. You're damn right. Fight on, man. That's
You guys
what
should-
abuse and trauma
listen,
does.
Can we do something next week? Can we switch things up? I want all super chats to compliment Beardo, like unnecessarily.
We're getting no super chats.
Yeah,
None.
unnecessarily compliment Beardo.
Oh, brother.
They're gonna forget and not do it.
What's that, brother?
I'll remind them. I'll remind them on daily the day
Like, man,
before.
cyberbullying's not even real. Just like walk away. Like, what the fuck?
DFK Mongoose for $1. I just want to let you know that I think that Savvy looks like a neat Annie Leonhardt and Smash looks like an Oblivion character after you install an enhanced graphics mod. Also, Beardo's a homo.
Gay Beardo.
Frank the Tank for 14 months. Hail the 199. Someone asked Mike why he hates pregnant women and dogs. And no, it wasn't chat's fault. There was no polls.
You told me to shoot that bitch, and you
So
told
you
me to
didn't even
shoot
put
the
up a
dog.
poll? You just took like one comment
I
like
put
Jay
up
does?
4 polls.
You just be
and
like,
they
Jay,
all
prove it,
overwhelmingly-
prove it.
I have a stream where I put
Prove
up
it.
a poll.
Prove it right now. Screenshot the poll.
Fucking good. Fucking
Go ahead, do it.
I gotta pull it up.
Go ahead, do it.
Give me a chance. Excuse
Get the
me
proof,
while I
Mike.
whip this out.
Yo, shout out Alex. I see you in the chat, buddy.
Fucking stupid.
Another one, DFK Mongoose for $1. Epic
Dog
Mike's
ass
virtual dogs are still better off than Dave Filoni's dog. By the way, Ripa, when will we see IDOT issue number 1?
No time.
Leslie
soon.
Headland for $3. My God, this Savvy girl and this Beardo guy seem to really hate each other. They should totally randomly fall in love next episode. I'm a very good writer, by the way. Anyone hiring? Riley for 3 months.
I think after the poop session, that's never going to happen. So, and the fact that she's taken anyway, and Beardo's taken
The
too. He's got a
haters to
boyfriend.
lovers, man. People
Yeah,
love it.
Beardo has a couple boyfriends actually. Like the Tiger King, bro. Stacking them up.
Look, man, even if I was single, like I'll entertain a foot fetish, but you got that fecal shit going on. I want none of that. You are an unclean individual, and now I understand why you always talk about the bidet because you're overcompensating.
You just got rejected by Savvy, bro.
Sorry,
She
you're
was
like a little brother to me.
I may have
As
bird
if I was
talons for
interested.
feet. I may have bird claws for feet. I may be a chimera and allergic to the sun.
And a
But at least I
Raylo.
don't. And a Raylo, but at least I don't eat shit.
And I don't
like
shave
you,
my
Beardo.
bush.
Jay!
Didn't she say that last week?
Oh.
Hey!
Talk about that.
What the heck is going on?
What is happening?
Go in timeout. Don't come
We're
back.
professionals,
10
bro.
minutes.
I swear she said that last
We're professionals, bro. We're fucking professionals, man.
Oh, hey, hold on. I got hold on.
week. I was just repeating what people said.
She doesn't shave her bush. I was like, oh fuck,
Look
bro.
at Jay. Jay's got
The
that
fuck
look
is
like
he doing?
I was in an elevator and I just farted and everybody knows it. That's what Jay looks like. He's trying to
And the
avoid
elevator
it.
just broke down, and they're all stuck, and he had fucking Chipotle. That's what it was.
What the freak is happening with Ben? He's flying on his screen.
He's disappearing.
What is he
Man, what the fuck are you
Does he
doing?
know
Why
he
does it
can-
look like he's
Trying to
dude,
get
it
a
look-
shot.
even his hand placement, he's like,
Oh,
oh,
my
shit,
God.
I'm gonna fix my camera.
Is this
Fucking shit.
ASMR?
What?
Riley for 3 months. First of all, thank you. Next is to address Epic Miles degenerate chat for seeing if you can kill and eat a dog in Metal Gear Solid 3. Meek hates doggo. Confirmed. Rest in peace, Fido. Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Jeremy, can I do mascot fan art? If yes, awesome. And you're still gay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Pam H for a month. Okay, here's for some laughs. Just got laid off today. Sorry to hear that, Pam.
That sucks, man.
Sorry to hear
Sorry,
that.
Pam.
Hopefully we've kept you
can't-
entertained.
I can't even see the fucking poll. I can't even pull it back up.
Oh, so the chat was right. There was no poll.
No, the chat even is talking about voting in the poll in the chat replay.
They said that you did not put up a poll.
That's not true. I put up 4 different polls.
Then where are they?
and
Screenshot
voted-
it.
I can't. It won't pull up for me.
What do you mean it won't pull up?
They won't show the fucking polls.
What is Ben doing?
Probably because there is no poll. If there was a poll, you'd be able to show it.
He's trying to win the
Four of
chat
them.
over. No.
No. You figure out how to fucking do it.
What are you talking about? If there's no poll
Ben,
there,
go
then there's
back.
no way I can figure it out.
There were 4 of them. I broke the time loop. It was a time paradox.
Yeah.
The dog had to die.
All you need to do is screenshot it.
I can't. It won't pop up for me.
Let's keep it moving.
Sounds to me like there was no poll.
There was polls. There was multiple.
Stinky Discharge for a $2. To be honest, when I first saw Beardo, I found him incredibly irritating. Anyway, I agree with Jay, and after $300, I've come to the conclusion that Savvy's feet are gross. Hail, the 199 IDOTs. Thank you. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure for 14 months. How dare you people associate with a toxic bigot who kicks puppies like Star Wars theory? Hashtag renew the acolyte.
What a fucking loser.
Dylan D for 5 months. Order in the court, Mike. You were accused of killing the same dog 4 times in Metal Gear Solid, all because the chat said you could eat it. How do you plead? Tiggs for a $2. Savvy's panty, Ben's meek, Mike's heavy, Beardo's cornholed already, Ben's Betty, Beardo's a fat, skinny-legged, illiterate, loose butthole having fig. These are facts. Hail IDOT. I got fucking hit 3 times in that.
Yeah, he took 3 shots, man. 3 strays.
Stinky Discharge with another 2. Is that right? Beardo's favorite vacation is on his knees next to a truck stop glory hole. Lady Aaron became a member. Thank you. Stinky Discharge with another 2. Beardo, young, dumb, and full of some passing hobos come. Stinky Discharge with another 2. Beardo, I'm just pulling your plonker. I actually find you cool. After all, you didn't wake up one day and decide to be retarded. It's not your fault, but you've made it work for you. Thank you. Japanese Demon Lord for 2 months. Proof Mike is part Korean. Andre CR for 17 months says Epic Vic. Takes another 2. Kumhola Hire Eris. Kumhola Hyris. It always sounds like she just took 1K milligram edible. Like the thing is we need to do the things that we need to meet our goal in order to do the things needed to achieve our ambitions. Thank you. Arthur Brown with the $2. I find it hilarious Concord died before the release of Gigantic did. Gigantic had less than 100 players for like 3 months, and the servers are still up. Concord died in a week. Laugh my ass off. Frank the Tank gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. Lance for a month. I'm shocked Ben thinks Cold War's bad. Another bad take. Vault 95 Survivor for $1. Beardo thinks boobs fall through your fingers like sand. PJH for $2. Yep, laughed my ass off, especially at the beginning when everyone did the Ben camera angle. Mike Noss became a member. Savage Talk for 9 months. Jesus Christmas, Craig. What the fuck? Those feet are worse than listening to Ben on this show. A serious man for a 1 month. Beardo is based. Thank you. The plot strikes back for 6 months. The game is not DEI. Games Workshop tried to inject female space marines into the Warhammer 40k lore. Black Tailgate for 17 months. Shirt and hat order that I look forward to seeing you guys in San Antonio.
Let's go.
Hey, look at that.
Hell yeah. Dalish Halfling for 5 months. With respect to you, Beardo, ran into some dwarves at a tavern the other day who mentioned you. They said you're a babe.
Dalish. Dalish halfling. Dalish.
Oh, what did I say? Dalish. Thank you. Graham for 16 months. What's up, Smash JT? I'm glad to see you're back on Tuesday night's main event. Mad Master Porky for 14 months. Savvy doesn't shit ice cream, Beardo. She does, however, piss on her hands. Coach sipping Jamba Juice out of a straw for $5.
Yeah, all right. See, I think that's where I got confused. So I think, Stavy, I hope you can forgive me for the
There's nothing to forgive. You did nothing wrong.
That was uncalled for. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wait.
I thought that's where it came from. I didn't know you peed in your hands.
No, well, I don't. They pee too fast. So Chet, Jesus fucking Christ. Jay, you're the best.
By the way, Mike.
Show.
Huh?
Mike, I picked Jameer Gibbs in my fantasy draft.
Yeah.
Jay has been trying to think of a way to weasel.
That Lions run game is about to fucking pop off, bro.
What are you talking about?
So I got Gibbs right now and Marvin
I said
Harrison
in front of
Jr.
4,000 people. There's no walking back.
Who's your?
I swear that was a super
Gibbs
chat
your
last
first
week.
Yeah.
Wait,
Eighth overall.
Jay decided that the way to walk back the comment was to go, oh, so you pee in your hand. That's where I got confused.
They said that we knew you pee in your hand.
Yeah, they figured out that pounding the rock is the only way
I'm
to
telling
win
you,
games. So
you got to watch a Savvy stream, and all this stuff comes to fruition. So there
bro,
you go.
she dropped some of the wildest fucking lore on her streams. What has Ben doing?
Her live streams are pretty wild.
What the fuck has Ben doing? He just showed his fucking like.
You know, I really
shit.
did. I really thought a few weeks ago, I was like, I think we need to get this show tightened up a little bit. There's no point. This show's a glorious shit show.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, does that interest you, Beardo? Would you like to share with the class what Jeremy said that was so interesting?
I was looking at the picks in my fantasy draft.
Oh, okay.
I'm up in 4
And
turns.
you were suddenly interested.
Who do you pick? You got to pick a tight end. Who's the top tight end?
I have a running back and a wide receiver. I think I might go quarterback here.
Hey,
I would not pick
let's keep it moving, okay?
Coach sipping Jamba Juice out of a straw for $5. The Geeky Bunch. That's the way they became the Geeky Bunch.
Yay.
Thank you. Grand Potato for $1.
Running backs and then trade out later.
Can't you do Rocky Road? Beardo's least favorite gay parakeet for $2. Is it in? Are you sure? I still can't feel it. Justin Martens with a 5. Beardo likes eating unpeeled bananas with Ben's Lady and the Tramp style for the eye contact. Mike Riangelo with a $2. Savvy is the ghetto public school Luna love god. Jeeping Baylor for 6 months. Great to smash again. Last time he was here, I got so many laughs. Poop cookies. Neben Spaken Zezer. And so many great Tuesday Night's Main Events moments that will live in infamy. Hail the 199 and Bidet Beardo.
Thank you.
It's just a whole bunch of gibberish. I agree with Jeremy for a $2 as a homosexual. Nandy O for a 199. I'm putting my G&G merch on because you hate us.
So I wanna show everybody something really quickly.
Beardo, do not take a quarterback this early.
We're
running back.
I'm literally on the clock right now. I'm either going running back or tight end.
Running back. Grab a running back.
Hurry
or
up.
tight end right now. Grab a running back.
So best
Stock up
available,
on
it's
running
either
backs.
Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, James Cook.
Joe Mixon.
All right, shut the fuck up.
First year in Houston.
Shut the fuck up. All right, listen.
Mixon.
So if you go over to geeksgamers.com, all right, our website, you will see we have a new tab. Join the 199. If you click that tab, it will take you directly to where our new membership is going to be, which is going to be directly hosted through locals. But it will take you directly to that page. Give me a couple weeks. We're still working some stuff out. So if you just want to follow us over there, that's all you have to do. If you want to support, that's fine too, because we're going to start to get that ball rolling very soon. And I haven't fully worked out the details yet, but I'm hoping to do some like post shows after some of our streams over there, exclusive for members, things like that. You're also going to be able to interact with each other over there, and it's going to be more streamlined communication directly on there. So we're looking forward to that. More gaming streams with members, things like that. So you can just click join the 199. It'll take you straight there, and hope to see some of you over there. So, and no, we're not done. We're not done. A few people were like, oh, no, you missed my super chat. We're not done yet. We're not done. What about mobile? They have an app. So the Locals has an app, a really good app actually, that you can download, and they're connected with Rumble, so you can create an account with your Rumble account if you want to. And we've got some further discussions going on, but that's not going to be all we're going to offer. But there's a lot of different content through there for sure.
For sure.
Yep. So,
hello.
Flat Ninja for 26 months. After the Kamala stuff, you owe us Sweeney. Fear the Burt.
And if this show keeps going this direction, I may have to read all the super chats on our member stream because this shit gets spicy, man. Holy shit.
Fear the Burt for a 199. Beardo licks the breading off of corn dogs.
God damn, bro. That's wild. What a wild fucking thing to say.
Arudai for a $5. Hey, everyone. Tabletop is only 40 subs away from 11,000. Consider giving us a sub and checking us out.
Let's go.
Fuck up.
Everyone's trying to get milestones.
Eric Guidewall gifted 10 Geeks and Gamers memberships. John Goetz with a 5. Sony deciding to put stuff on PC will lose them their identity long term. They saw Nintendo and Microsoft and decided to follow MS for some reason. Jason J for a $2. CNN retires Brian Stelter as chief rehires. CNN rehires Brian Stelter as chief media analyst.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, he's back. So if you don't know who Brian Stelter is, here's a great clip from him.
On Friday, I was about to go get dinner for my kids when Donald Trump Jr. attacked me in his speech at CPAC. Something about me looking like a gender-neutral potato head.
God.
Pretty glorious.
He's back. Apparently, from what I'm hearing.
Yeesh. Jason J with the $2. We got that one. Thank you. Eric Guidewall for his 17 months. We can now say Concord got the Willow treatment. Gaming Baker for 5 months. Hey, Jeremy the Gay. I made sure to unfollow Jay, but I followed Beardo. Okay. We see with a 5. I really recommend you watch the Forever Winter Declaration of War trailer. Speaks to problems in the industry.
Okay.
Albert Not a Retro for a 5. Erica Elenak is the girl from Under Siege, and the two best things about that movie, she's also the original Baywatch babe. Okay. Hayden for a 20. I think Dustborn bites the bullet next, maybe between November and January. One of the anti-misinformation funding stipulations from the government was that the game be hosted inside the dev's company's own servers. Thoughts?
Say that one more time.
I think Dustborn bites the bullet next, maybe between November and January. One of the anti-misinformation funding stipulations from the government was that the game be hosted inside the dev's company's own servers. Your thoughts?
Well, the problem, the Dustborn is a small indie studio that probably received some type of ESG money or DEI bullshit. So you're talking apples and oranges. Concord was a $250 million budget that was literally not giving them any ROI. I mean, you're talking less than 100 people, less than 50 people were playing this at any given point in time. So whole different ball game there. So I would imagine they've probably made their money back with ESG and DEI bullshit.
To the person who sent that, if they're still here, can you just send me where you found that information on Twitter?
It's Hayden.
Oh,
Hayden Wayne. Hayden Wayne.
Yeah, if you could just
Hayden
send
75. I call him Hayden Wayne, but everybody's like, who? I think everybody knows him as Hayden Wayne though, because I say it so much.
But see, the gaming baker for a $3 says Mike's favorite movie is Free Willy. Geeks and Gamers play highlights for $2. Mike spreads misinfo so Old Yeller would die. Recef the Cripple for $2. Beardo poop is very germy. Why do you like it? Gaming Baker for $3. Beardo loves to cosplay as Hanky the Christmas poo. Andre CR for a $10,000 says Beardo is the 9 times poop champion. Elsa Barrett for a $5. Commando.
Commando laughing at that one.
Commando, they were fighting in the motel and broke through the wall, and there was a couple doing the deed. Big jugs.
Okay, I'm gonna do something extremely dangerous. I'm a little nervous. I'm giving Savvy a wrench.
What the fuck are we doing?
What?
Do it.
Just as a standard
You're a mod
moderator.
You're a mod now.
But she can delete Beardo's comments now.
Oh, she can't?
Congratulations, Savvy. You're a mod.
I'm a mod too.
Not anymore.
Psych Monger for 15
What is
months.
Ben saying in chat? Can someone
Let's
highlight
keep
that?
it pooping.
What? He didn't even finish the sentence.
Well, hang on.
Yeah, read it.
Here we go.
So there was this. Yeah. Go ahead.
So there was this one time I had Beardo next to me, and we were with some other people, and we were watching something, and then.
See, he's been writing fanfic this entire time. Like,
and
you
that's
guys
why.
see him. He's acting like a frat boy. He's like, I love tits. Tits are great. I just want to put my face in some boobies. And then he's got like this fan fiction thing too, and he's got like the fucking asterisk, like he's emoting. I don't know. It's some furry behavior.
What are we doing, Ben?
I'm here for it.
He's gone.
I'm interacting with chat. Okay,
we broke
And
him.
then what?
He did kind of take my advice on that. So Jay's really good at that. If there's like a topic Jay knows nothing about, he's just like, I'm just gonna talk to chat.
That's very correct.
I just tell them to stop asking me to peg them. Like I get really random like fucking comments.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck we
like
doing,
3 times
dude?
now tonight.
What?
They want me to peg them.
Who?
People in chat.
What?
Scary. No, surprisingly, it wasn't
Who
Ben.
the fuck is watching our chat? Who
Psych Monger
watches
for
our
15
channel?
months says, let's keep it pooping. Coach sipping on Jamba Juice out of a straw for a $2. You're not a real man if you don't take big dumps. That's what I'm saying. Shaka Zulu for a $2. Jeremy has brain damage. Mr. Hanky with a $2 says, I like you too,
Savvy, I
Beardo.
do.
War Wizard for a 109. Beardo likes because he gets to eat the again. Whatever. Slain Hope, that doesn't even make sense.
Oh no. You should check the chat, Jeremy. They are saying it. You know
Slain Hope
what?
for a $5. I did not read it wrong. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not read it wrong. I did not. Oh, hi, Ben. Marcus Henry with a 199. Attack on Titan was weekly and trending every week. Mike the Doggo Killer with a $50. Beardo doesn't like to poop because he has to pull out his butt toy. That's gay. Black Kane with a $2. Beardo has had too much fun with men for solid bowel movements. Gregory Leiber with a $5. It was their boy that pees on the Ford logo in disguise, or that Jinko Jeans kid. Ministry of Wrong Thing for a 109. Leave Beardo's mom out of this. We don't have room. Craig in the Morning for a 16-month silence. Rat Claw Savvy. You don't know how boobs work. I named 3 Rat Claw. Leave my man Beardo alone. JJ Chili Dogs with a $5. Concord has a trans developer and that rename herself to Dr. Professor, but only call her Professor. Green Raptor with a $2. Sony has left the door open for Concord. If you know, you know. Marcus Henry with a $5. Don't save her. She didn't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. The Horror Host with a $5. Rest in peace, legendary gun tuber Paul Harrell. Yes, rest in peace. Craig in the Morning with a $10. Give Steph this moment, or I'll suplex through the announcer's table. Jeremy. War Wizard for a 109. Beardo may be gay, but at least he doesn't cut off canines. He doesn't off canines. Golden Nuggets with a $5. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Grand Potato for a $5. Mike would like Space Marine 2. It would have 1,000 suns in it. They also hate dogs, cough, cough, the Space Wolves. If you know, you know. Yeah. Beardo Soggy Waffy for a $5. What's a gooey duck? Is it soggy just the way you like me? Celluloid Dream for a 109. Beardo's pretty cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's wild, bro. What a wild thing to say.
Appreciate it.
Just fucking.
And y'all thought what I said was bad.
No, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, just in a different way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You don't have to apologize.
I won't say it again.
You can do no wrong. It's fine.
I won't say it again.
Like this show is slowly evolving to making it where it's gonna be Rumble exclusive or geeksandgamers.com exclusive. Woo!
Yeah.
Are we caught up?
No. I'm just Molester with a $7. The only thing thinner than Beardo's legs is the veil he used to hide his homosexuality. Golden Nuggets with a $5. Stop the homophobia and body shaming. Also, Beardo's fat, gay, and bald. Old Yeller with a $2. Fuck Epic Mike.
Old Yeller.
Fuck that dog.
Eric K with a $2. Mike just asked X-Ray Girl. Brimstone with a $5. Beardo, don't forget, Savvy and Epic Mike were on FNT before you were. Also, Hooked on Phonics didn't work for you. Mike was on FNT?
Sure.
Were you?
I don't know. No, I've never been on FNT. But maybe it's a prediction. Well, Josiah was. Yeah.
Oh, the white one.
Yeah, the white one.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
so we're kind of connected.
The white ones were. Jeez.
Oh man.
Beardo licks windows for a $5. Remember the Tickle Me Elmo? Beardo has a Tickle My Taint Elmo.
God damn, bro. Beardo, how do you do it? You know, I could start reading these, buddy.
No, I'm good, man. Brazilian with a $5. In quotes, I never did. Mike, 2988. AD the Demon Slayer for a $5. Jeremy, you gay, and I have proof. Think about it. What straight man would purposely shave off his eyebrows? Jesus Davila for 34 months. Krista, can you say keep it moving in a deep voice?
Keep it moving, man.
That was pretty good. That was really good, dude.
Grand Potato for a 109. Beardo has the best chicken legs. Eric K with a 5. Beardo daily affirmation. You're smart. You're handsome. And darn it, people like you, even though you got chicken legs. Sideways Stan for a 2. Beardo, we all love you, man, even though you're gay. Lisa for 10 months. If Beardo shaves, does that make him a weirdo? Eric Guidewall with a 5. Beardo is a hard worker. Old Renaissance Boomer for a 5. What do the Detroit Lions and Billy Graham have in common? Both can have an entire stadium on their feet yelling, Jesus Christ. Hashtag hail the 199 Mage IDOTs. Eric K for a 5. Jay, I did not need to know what Savvy does not shave her bush. I did not need to know that Savvy does not shave her bush.
Her garden.
Her garden.
Nice save,
Holy
Jay.
crap. Jay just
I'm
making it worse. Just making it worse.
She's growing like some cucumbers.
Oh,
bro, Ben is putting more fucking fanfic in the chat.
Yeah,
like,
it's
really
awful.
Gay shit, bro. Like super gay.
Yeah, Ben.
Stop.
Okay.
Wait. Where is it? Where is it?
I'm taking Ben's wrench.
It's not gay.
Here's what he said. Here's what he said. He said, "Oh fuck, it's going away."
All right,
He
I took
smashed
Ben's
it and
wrench.
proceeded to gulp
There.
down
All right,
the
I took-
liquid. Trails of it poured down.
I took Ben's wrench. That way it doesn't stand out in chat now. So.
Fantastic, Mr. Knox for a 5. There's an article about Concord where the original designs of the characters were better than what was given, was shown on Reddit before being deleted. Vault 95 Survivor for a $2. Now that Jeremy gave fan art permission, Savvy will be drawing Dojin comics. Black Kane with a $2. Savvy's Gyno needs a hazmat suit and a weed eater. Thunder Ducky for a 7 months. Stream idea.
Deleted Ben's comment.
Damn it, he got to it before I did. Dude, I was pulling it up to delete Ben's stuff. He got to it before I did. I'm impressed.
Holy Holy crap.
Thunder Ducky for a 7-month stream idea. Savvy, Melanie, Kirsha, and Vera Dark. Too many women. I get it, but the chaos would be amazing. Savvy's unshaved bush for a 199. Have you seen my buddy? She's a bean.
I'm really sorry.
Elite Neo for a $5. If Jay's comment about Savvy's bush doesn't get him to 100,000, I don't know what will. Nandy O with a 199. I got to take a dump, and this show gets weirder. Okay. AD the Demon Slayer for a $2. Put this towards Savvy's Trim the Bush Fund.
Oh, man.
Nandy O for a 199. Jay, you were a teacher. Philip Johnson for a 199. Jay improves conversations by ruining them. Savvy's
That's pretty good.
Savvy's Bean for a 199. Jay, leave my little forest alone.
Oh, man.
All
War
right,
Machine, gifted
comment
5
back.
memberships.
I'll give it back to you, but behave this time, okay?
Force Geek for a 5. I got some crawfish out in the patio. I can make us some cran apple for dessert now. Yeah, ha ha, yeah. Big ounce for a $10. Jay is like Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. We're all trying to get him to reach his full potential. Wait, cool idea for the Fandom Menace comic. Gina trains the Canadian bear to fight the weather-man. Michelangelo for a $5. Beardo never skips leg day. Thank you. Oh, peg day. Fuck! Fantastic Mr. Knox for a $2. 415 billion wiped from NVIDIA stocks. Bananas for the shape for a $5. Savvy, you can use me for the pegging. I hear that Beardo likes my shape. Gregory Leiber for a $2. Ooh. Savvy is a B-word pirate with a wooden peg. Hey, you guys, for a $2. Jay, your mama joke the bomb.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of it.
Beardo's banana-shaped turd for a $5. Hello, my creator. Please quit trying to shove me back.
Oh.
Geeks and Gamers play highlights for a $2. Beardo's therapist earns every penny. Double A for a $199. Epic Mike's afro is so thick he can broom his crib. Nandy O with a $5. Here, Beardo, to be nice. Looking forward to your Viking roll. Hey, thank you. And we're all fucking caught up.
Look at that! Hey, Beardo! Listen.
Which was your favorite super chat about you, Beardo?
The last one.
The banana shaped one?
No.
Oh, man.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
we are here. We are at the end. Ben, how do you feel having your wrench back?
You know, it feels good. I felt a little oppressed there for a minute. You know, like the world was against me, and
yeah, well, I'm about
y'all
to take
are
it back.
racist,
I'm about to
bigots.
Ben, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube at Benology. You can find me in a lot of places. Twitter.
How many Y's does your name have?
That's Benology with 2 Y's.
And if you guys want to read things that are not fan fiction, I actually do write fiction, non-fan fiction. You could read some things on the link that I'm posting in the chat. If you have
he's using his mod privileges. Look at him. Epic Mike.
Yeah, you can catch me over on YouTube. Since we're going to be playing Call of Duty in a little bit, I probably won't do a Tuesday night's cooldown. We'll just roll up a Call of Duty stream and play that.
Roll up a fatty and
yeah, we'll roll up a fatty and just smoke one, bro.
Dang, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay's on it tonight, man.
Jay's the cool
teacher. So yeah, I'll probably just be doing that for a little while tonight. And yeah, go check me out. I'm like 46 subs away from 2K, so we're cruising, man.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get him there. Let's get everybody on their milestones tonight, man. Everybody's really close. So
yeah. Also, don't get pegged by Savvy.
Yes.
Don't do it.
What?
The lore just continues to get crazier and crazier around here.
Don't get pegged by Savvy.
But some of these people actually think that they're going to offend us by calling us racist or sexist. And look at all the shit we say about ourselves. God. Yeah. But all right, Krista.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
On Twitter, Krista Nova with 2 V's. And also subscribe to Junk 3PO, please. I make his thumbnails, and I just I'm happy that he's almost close to 100K.
Krista never makes me thumbnails.
You never ask. And also, I want to say that for Geeks Gamers Play on September 19th, we're going to be doing an Animal Crossing stream with the girls, some girls in the community. So if you want to check that out, you can put it on your calendar September 19th.
There we go. Thank you, Krista.
Yeah.
Steph.
Just My Nerdy Home everywhere. I'll probably go live on Kick tonight playing Squirrel with a Gun, so you can find me there later.
There we go. Madam Savvy.
I am on Twitter and YouTube, and I'm 4 away from 10K.
4?
Yay. Just 4.
4 away.
I don't have any plans, but I guess I'm going to do a game stream at some point this week, and I'll probably draw some more tits at some point.
That'll get you some subscribers. That'll get you subscribers right there. So, let's see. Beardo, the star of the show.
I guess. We got Bro Science, episode 19 tomorrow. Me, Dan Vask, and X-Wing over on the Fear the Beardo channel. And I'll be playing Monkey tomorrow night as well. So.
There we go. There we go. Drunk 3PO!
Just making
100K. Let's go.
Just making videos, trying to get there.
Where you at? How many?
About the same, 600.
Yeah, everybody here subscribed already, so.
Yeah. No, it's good. There was a lot of people that came through, so I appreciate it.
All right.
I appreciate
it. Good stuff indeed, man. It's going to happen in a few days, so proud of you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Jeremy, don't you want to do like that read or something?
I'm going to do that afterwards.
Afterwards?
So, yeah,
Okay.
I'll do it after, and I'll just send the file over.
Where can we find you, Jeremy?
You can find me at this place called Geeks and Gamers. But yeah, I will be streaming here on my DJ Cobra gaming channel with Mike and Ben and whoever else wants to join in. And we'll be playing a little bit of Black Ops 6, so that should be fun. So I've already got an event set up over there, so if you guys are interested.
Wait, Savvy made it. Yeah, at least somebody got to there. Look at that.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, yay.
What about you, Steph? Where are you at? You there? We got to get Steph there. What were you, like 100 away? 50? Something like that? So we're trying to hit milestones tonight. We'll see if we can make it. Jay made it? Jay made it?
No.
Oh. No, I'm just fucking with Jay. Man.
I'm 33 away right now. So.
33.
But all right, guys. So thank you all so much. The best. The 199 is the best. Don't forget 221B Tactical. Go over there. Get your IDOT meetup shirt and the Flex Fit hat. If you're only interested in one or the other, you can get those separately, but you can get them as a combo and get a little bit of discount if you're interested. And you got 2 weeks to get those in. And again, follow us over on Locals. You can get to that link through geeksandgamers.com. Join the 199. You'll be seeing some stuff in the very near future over there. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys over there. Wow. And we got one more super chat that came in, I think.
No, we got 5.
Oh, we got 5. All right.
Beardo's
yeah, we got a few.
Beardo's
Gregory Leiber with a $2. Savvy skips shave day. Warbrier for a $2. Beardo has whacked it to Savvy at least once. That's fucking weird. Black Cane for $2. Savvy looks like she has Mike in a leg lock. Single guy cooking for $2. XRG used to give Brazilian waxes. Next meetup. And XL Arts for $10. Watch Star Wars Return of the Redneck music video.
Return of the Redneck. That sounds pretty good. I'll have to check that out. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We'll see you for Black Ops 6 here. I've got it set for an hour from now. I got to go eat because I haven't eaten. So Mike will be live. Ben will probably be live. And
I'm get it set up right now, so I'll be live pretty soon.
So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. And we'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone. Say bye, Jay. Say bye, Jay.
Bye,
tell him to subscribe to your channel, Jay. Tell him to subscribe to your channel, Jay. I haven't ended it yet. Tell him to subscribe, Jay. Come on. Subscribe to Drunk 3BO.